gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear my voice. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Today is hump day, baby. Today is hump day, and we knew this day was coming. Let me know if you can hear my voice. Tell me in the comments if you can hear me clearly. Okay. Let's get into this, baby. Let's get into this. She said, yes, 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 we can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, Meg. Y'all come on up in here, baby. Listen, honey, we got the final results, okay? We got the final order. Hopefully this is the end, but baby, the way things look, I just don't believe that it's the end. Oh, she said, did you monetize? Okay, I think I did. Yes, I did. Thank you so very much, Kim. I monetized and I set a goal today, y'all. I set a goal. So thank y'all so very much for already gifting to the goal. I see 6 toward 20. Thank y'all so much. Ow! Already, listen, I'm only 6 minutes in and I already got 6 toward my goal. So thank y'all so very much for helping me toward my goal today. We're going to get into this final order. It's first of all, we've been following this case forever. The whole thing, the whole case, the divorce, first of all, the breakup, then the divorce, then the back and forth with each other, then the contempt charges, then the modification of child support, which has lasted over a year. But we are at the final results, okay? And I know it's probably people out there thinking, it's not over. It's not over. It ain't over yet. It's going to be some more. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't over. Baby, the fat lady has sung, okay? I'm talking about, la, 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 la. It's over. It's so over. It's over, okay? And we are going to go over it now. A lot of the information we kind of already know, right? Because it's already been put out. However, we're gonna pull up the order and we're gonna go over it line by line. All right. Now I am gonna drop my link for anyone that wants to come up and talk about it. Now, oh, guess what we're gonna do? So we're gonna talk on here and we're gonna talk about it for about maybe an hour and a half or so, maybe 2. And then we're going to go over to TikTok and we're going to finish. And on TikTok, I'm going to have a panel with at least 8 people. Y'all can come up and talk about it on TikTok, okay? So I will be dropping my link to TikToks because we're going to be doing, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to do our live streams and on YouTube, and then we'll follow up on TikTok. Or sometime it may be the opposite. We might start off on TikTok and then we may finish up on YouTube, okay? So we're going to start doing that. Y'all, also, I have a new Cash App. What is it? It's easy, y'all. Amora YT is for Amora YouTube. Amora YT. Amora YT is my new Cash App. So if anybody want to sprinkle some love on my Cash App, you can. The coffee link is pinned above, and I have my Super Chat goal up top. All right, so let's get into this final. She said, what's your TikTok? My TikTok is Talk About It with Amora. Talk About It with Amora. The same as my YouTube channel name. Same name. Okay. Talk About It with Amora. Hold on. Let me see. Somebody just called me. Oh no, that was old. Okay. And thank y'all for getting these orders out to me, man. When I tell y'all do not be playing around. I was asleep. I was knocked out and they was like, wake up. They called my husband. My husband said, she Dracula, Count Dracula, or something like that, he said. But anyway, now I'm not going to show the financial worksheet, but I will tell you that I don't believe neither one of them, but that's just me. But we ain't going to go over the final worksheet, y'all, unless y'all just want to, unless y'all just say, we want to go over it all. If we want to go over it, I will, but that ain't really that important to me. We're going to get to this final order, baby. The final order. All right. So I dropped the link. Oh, here we go. Hold on. It's telling me my volume is down. Can y'all hear me better now? It's telling me my volume was down. Hold on. Let's change the. Oh, here we go. We got Camille up on the stage. Hey, Camille.
Hey.
Let me know if it's an echo. I think, let me see. Audio. It shouldn't be an echo. It's echo cancellation on. It shouldn't be an echo. Do y'all hear echo? Wait a minute, Cassandra said, no, we want that too. Y'all want, we want it all. Y'all want the financials too? Ooh, Lord.
Hey, chat.
I wonder which one they want first. Y'all want the order first or y'all want the financials first? Y'all know if this was Briana financials, they would be breaking it down. Now, before we get into the tea, she said no echo. Thank you. Girl, do you see LaTruth over there trying to make it seem like somebody is doing something harmful to him? Girl, let me put up what somebody sent me. I couldn't believe it. That joker is trying to pretend that Briana is the reason why he is behind in child support, and he's trying to allude to him being locked up and saying that, locking a father up for on back child support is crazy. And then I seen a couple of the supporters try to chime in and say, yeah, she should be ashamed of herself. It shouldn't be about money. It should be about whether the father is there for the child. But do you see how these people, this man was already umpteen dollars behind, or a month, should I say, 10 months behind, right? So do they really just think a woman should just take care of the child totally by herself? Hey, Danny girl, what's going on, honey? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Girl, not much. We're going to get into this order in a minute, baby. We're going to get into this order. But do you see what's going on, Danny?
Yes.
Do you see what he's trying to I'm trying to pull it up right quick, where he is trying to blame Briana for him owing over $10K, $10,400.
What?
Y'all remember when Harmony said he don't owe no 10K. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me not tell no. She said he don't owe 20K. He owe around 7. Well, girl, I wonder how they gonna help him out though. He need a house. He need a child support pay. I don't know what they gonna do, child. He need it
So
all.
how is he saying that it's Brianna's fault?
Girl, I'm about to
I'm
pull it up
hearing
for
a little
y'all.
feedback, y'all. I'm hearing a little feedback.
Do you have your phone on? The back phone on, Danny?
Do I have what?
Do you have the YouTube on in the background?
No.
I don't know. I'm definitely hearing it. Y'all hear echo? Oh yeah. See, they saying it's an echo. I
All right, let me
definitely
put
hear it.
my earbuds in. Maybe that'll work.
Okay, yeah, put those on and let me know.
Look, what I don't understand about the whole situation is how is this her fault? It's their child, the both of them. And they saying if he's seeing the child, then he shouldn't be responsible financially. If that ain't the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. She see the child, and she still got to be financially responsible. He got to do the same thing.
Yes, they are literally trying to make it seem like it is her fault. Now, he made several videos about him going to jail in reference to child support. We're gonna listen to it. When I play this, can you guys put your
Yes,
microphones
ma'am.
on mute for me to play this part? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, he did several. Now, if this is a regular song, I'm not gonna play it, but let's go.
All of my niggas are steady shooters. Only way they be pointing fingers is if they Freddy Krueger. Trained to put the work out personal. They was heavy movers. First time I ate, I was telling my nigga, let me dance.
Okay, I'm not to the rapping, but it says, if I ever go to jail, I'm coming out rapping like this. Yeah, so that's what he's saying. If I ever go to jail, I'm coming out rapping like that. But then on this one, he says, okay, let me read it. It says, keep me in your prayers and run up my video views and follow my monetization page to help me. Okay. Then this one says right here, it says, I swear I can't make this up. Locking a man up over child support makes no sense when being behind bars keep him away from actually being a father to his kids. A father can't provide, protect, guide, love, or create memories from a jail cell, especially when he's paying everything he can, showing up for his children, and fighting for more time with them. Some men need accountability, but fathers are genuinely trying their best to be present, active, loving fathers, and just need a fair opportunity to keep building with their kids. He says, check the comments, real father gang, hashtag family. All right, I'm gonna check the comments. So he got himself acting like looking like he's locked up, and he always got to show a woman in her, being sexual. He always sexualizing a
He's so
woman or whatever.
corny.
And he did this to, and it says check the comments. Let me check the comments to see what he's talking about. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be a full video of. Let's see.
She ain't loyal to nobody.
Oh, he whooping. Big dude! Big dude! Robert different. Big boy can't even touch him.
They say he rich. We gonna see if he tough.
You gotta watch yourself in here. They plotting.
I've been surviving my whole life. Shit don't change.
Now, I just have to pause it for a second because we see him knocking all these fellas down and beating everybody else up. But Bertie said he ran when OB approached him about his wife. I'm just saying that. But let's continue. And y'all know OB is like 5'4" or something, 4'12" or something. So I guess it's him fighting all these people.
Oh, he cooking him. Celebrity beating dude ass. Whoa!
All right, so anyway, if y'all want to see the rest of the fighting, it just appears that he was fighting a bunch of people
He's so
in
corny.
jail. Yeah, so I don't know what that was all about right there. But nevertheless, he wants sympathy because he is in the rears of $10,400 in back child support, okay? So that's the focus for today. $10,412 is a lot of money, and the court has ordered him to start paying the 1st of July. And I like the way they said beginning on the 1st. They put a date on it. Beginning on the 1st, he has to pay an additional $150 a month toward his already $755. He has to pay an additional $150, which brings it to a total of $905 a month. Okay. So my thing is, he's 45, or he'll be 45 next month, and he got to pay $905 for at least, if he's paying everything on time, for at least another almost 6 years. So he'll be what, 51 years old, right? 51 years old, still paying child support. Baby, I see a lot of tap dancing and out of the putting on Batman and Superman and Spider-Man outfits. I see that in the future. What about you?
That's real father gang right there. That's funny to me.
That's what he wanted though, right? And the thing about it is, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Camille. Briana is not even the one that actually went to court for the arrearage, right? She just responded. That's it. She didn't even take him to court for child support. He went for modification and it was brought up. So how is this her fault? Okay. Let me just make sure that the addresses are not on here, because that is a stipulation in here that if the addresses are shown, that they may have to spend the night in jail. So let me just make sure. Let me just look and see, do they show their addresses at all? They said if the addresses are leaked, one of the leaked through the bloggers, that one of the parties are going to have to spend 20 days in jail.
Oh yeah, definitely make sure them gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
So another thing. First of all, homeboy softer than hospital cotton. Them videos are hilarious. Second of all, yes. And then my thing is, when he questions, how does it benefit a child if the dad is locked up, right? My thing
Uh-huh.
is, what has the presence outside of like the emotional support and all the loving and stuff like that? But a parent's presence does not provide shelter. It does not
Does not.
provide clothing. It does
Does
not
not.
provide dental appointments. It does not provide shoes. It does not. It supplies nothing outside of the internal stuff. You know what I'm saying? A
Exactly.
lot goes with taking care of a child, and you have to be financially responsible for your child. You do not get a pass. There's no
Exactly.
pass.
Exactly. No, I agree. I think some fathers think that just because they show up, that they should get a pass in financial support. Let me just get this out of the
Mm-mm.
way so I can turn this off. Things that I said in my mouth on this live stream is based on my opinion. Only everything on this channel is allegedly. Okay. So let me just go ahead and remove that banner right there. But no, you're right. I think fathers, especially Black fathers, and it's an unfortunate thing that Black
Mm-hmm.
fathers don't show up to the point, or some of them, not all, but a lot of them don't show up to where those that do show up feel that they should get extra kudos. They should get extra
Mm-hmm.
credit because they're like, majority of us don't even show up at all. So the fact that they show up and spend any time with the kid, they feel that that should be enough, that they should not have to
Mm-mm.
pay a dime, take the kids to the hospital, the doctor, medical care, insurance, or anything like that. She said, just
And
leave it.
kids are expensive. And then they get expensive the older they get, more expensive the older they get. You have
Exactly.
to contribute. You want it to be real father, gang gang, and doing all of that. Well, take care of your seed, bucko. You don't get a
Exactly.
pass.
Exactly. So I want to put this up because I want to show one thing. Well, not one, but I want to put this up. I know people down there below saying, "Don't put it up for more." Just, but listen, I want to highlight this area right here. Hold on. I want to highlight this area, and the reason why I am highlighting. Oh shoot. I want to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh Lord. Hold on. Hold on. I want to highlight final order. And the reason why I want to do that is because a lot of people were seeming to believe that this was not over, that there was so much more with this, right? Oh, no, no, no. He's seeking custody. He's seeking that. And we kept telling them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's not what this was. The ultimate complaint was, his contempt charge was he tried to get her in trouble for having a child with the grandfather, which that was addressed already. Social media posting, which is more addressed in here. And also he wanted modification of child support. This was never about him taking full custody of Momo, because he know he does not qualify, okay, for full custody of Momo, because you got to find a mother unfit in order for you to qualify as the primary parent of a child. You got to find a mother unfit. He's never found the mother unfit. He's never found a mother unfit. So because of that, we're gonna break this down. And then I heard also that not only is he upset about having to pay the back child support, I heard his supporters are upset and blaming Briana, saying it is her fault that he's not able to pay the child support because she deleted his page. So they really think that he should not have to pay this money.
He was complaining about that page being gone when they were still happy and together. So
Absolutely.
that ain't got nothing to do with her. That's number one. And also, what I'm not understanding about his supporters, if y'all so mad about it, do something. Do
Yeah,
something. Y'all support him. Run
yeah.
the
Get your
numbers
money
up.
together. Yeah.
Hmm.
Get the money together and do what you do. So they don't want me to show the report. They want me to just speak on it. I guess they think the address is going to show. We ain't gonna bring in trouble. But I just scanned through, you guys. The address don't show. However, we will just talk about it since y'all don't care
Get
to
your
see us.
boyfriend to read it. He put a little stank on it.
Oh, hold on. Let me run it through right quick. Let me put it through because I didn't even put it through yet. Hold on. Hold
I love
on.
your
Let me,
boyfriend. Your boyfriend funny.
child, my boyfriend be over there doing it, make it do what it do. Hold on. Let me we're gonna get to the meat and the potatoes of the order. Hold on. Now it does speak of several things. Let me go over the categories in which they speak of, and then let me just run this through. Let me see if I can run it through Chat GPT right quick. Hold on. I think I need to save it first. Oh, here we go. So, and then the financials. Ooh, child. But anyway, the financials are funny to me because oh, they just so funny to me. But hey, as an influencer though, you can put in whatever you want to put, I
He
guess.
funny for trying to play on them. He's so funny for trying to play on them, and they fall for it every time.
Yes.
Every time.
Can you summarize this?
Yeah, more. Make
All
sure
right.
you tell him to leave out any personal information such as addresses, etc., like that. So just in case it's in there, he won't say it either.
Okay. Can you leave out last names or any other personal identifiers
Specify addresses.
to include any addresses? Um, all right, hold on. So let me tell you the categories in which they speak about in this order. Okay. It's not just about child support. It is about, because we know that Robert didn't just file just for child support. He tried to throw a whole lot in there and whatnot, trying to hold her in contempt, and they spoke about it. So this is the final order. This goes over medical expenses, modification of child support. It goes, talks about child support arrearage. It talks about work-related child care and uninsured medical expenses. It talks about the passport. It talks about the notice of travel. And it talks about social media and attorney fees. So the judge addressed quite a bit of things in this one document. This is the final order of his year-long complaint from him to Briana, okay? And hold on. Let me see. Is this everything? All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let me make sure I got the right voice on here. Hold on. Because, the other day it tried to change up on me. You can't be changing up on me in the middle of the dang on. Oh, yeah, I got the right one.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, that's him. That's my boyfriend. All right, let's break this thing down, y'all. Let's break this thing down. Now, the only unfortunate thing, once it start going, it has to go all the way. So, of course, after it says what it says, I'm going to come back and I'm going to put my spin on it as well. But it does look like the grandfather will be working for a few more years. He will not be able to retire by the age of 50. I'm going to tell you that, because owing $905 a month for child support for the next 6 years, baby, he need to just go on and get him another job just for baby or more. You hear me? Literally just go on and get whatever job he get on the side need to be just for child support. Just for child support. But if I was him, I would be trying to knock out this $10,412 so goddamn going fast. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about a dude that don't pay rent, don't pay his car notes on time, don't pay his credit cards on time, don't pay child support on time. Listen, I just believe that this $10,412 is going to last for the next 20 years. But that's my take on it. But here we go. Let's break this down. Hold on. Here we go.
Absolutely. Here's a cleaner, privacy-safe, slightly savage version you can read on live.
All right, here we go.
Let's talk about what this child support worksheet actually says without all the extra internet spin. This is not the full final order. This is the Georgia child support worksheet filed in the case involving Robert and Briana.
Oh, no,
it breaks down how the court...
No. I don't want the worksheet. Hold on. No. We're not going to do the worksheet. Can we leave out the worksheet for now? I want to do that separate.
I'm with you when you right, Candy.
All right. Because I had uploaded the worksheet too. So I just told it to take off the worksheet. Because
The more you met your goal.
oh, I did already. Oh my Lord. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Thank y'all. Y'all are the bomb. .com, baby.
Go net, yeah, it's up now. Big super chest, hit a test.
Thank y'all so much. Listen, 30 minutes in and y'all met my goal. I do appreciate y'all so much. I do. I was reading some of the comments that you guys put on the super chats, okay? And I have to agree. Let me ask you something, Camille. Could you date a dude that owed that much in back child support? 10,000?
Absolutely not. Nope. Mm-mm.
Because when you have questions, like how you get
Absolutely.
so far behind? That mean, did you just say fuck it?
And then it should allow you to think, if this was me in this position and my child, like, nope, I couldn't
Yeah.
do it. And you know
You
what's
know,
so bad about it? You so far behind on child support, but you just took in a whole woman and her child. That's crazy.
girl,
That's
two
crazy.
two women and their kids. Because I mean, I
Yep.
know one of them is his daughter, but
He
he
ain't
just
never
took
paid
in
child support for her either.
you just took in two women and their children, but yet you $10,000 behind on child support.
Mhm.
How?
Yep. Bomb.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right. All right. Let me now this says this is not the full final order itself. It is a worksheet. What do they mean that it's a worksheet? It was filed on May the 6th. What do you mean it's not a full order? What do you mean when you say this is not a full order? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why they saying it. The document uploaded is titled a formatted as a Georgia child support worksheet, not a judge full written order. It shows the math behind the child support income, parenting days, health insurance adjustment, and the final monthly support numbers. It does not read like a full court order that lays out every ruling on custody, visitation, arrears, contempt, payment schedule, legal custody conditions, or enforcement. So when I say it's not a full order, I was saying the worksheet tells us how $755 a month child support numbers were calculated, but a final order usually says things like who has legal custody. Oh, so that already came out. Should I post that? Read all of it. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. It told me to post it so they could read the whole thing. All right. So now y'all know that this is a follow up from the order that was already out. Okay. So let me go get the other order so it can read the whole thing. We're going to put it all together. Now, I don't know what Jay Black is thinking of, because if LaTruth has to pay $755, that joker going to have to pay more. You know what I'm saying? He got two. But I'm sure he doesn't want to hear that. And I'm sure he's going to try to fight it tooth and nails. But I just think he's going to be stuck with a bigger bill.
Yeah, he got to be responsible for his kids too. It's just crazy that every time when those relationships don't work, both times the men try to make it seem like, oh, I want to be a dad. I want to be a dad. You want to be a dad until they come to them finances.
Exactly. I agree because and then we already done went over the small amount of time that he spends with the child, 96 hours out of the I think it was 96 hours a month. So 96 hours a month, and now except for like spring break and summers and things of that nature, but now all of a sudden he wants to be noted. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think this is trying to have me open the Oh, it is. Okay, it's having me open the hmm. It's having me open the why is it having me to it's having me to open her other case. Hold on, let me just go get it right quick. The other order.
Ain't no leader. We ain't coming for his lady. We ain't coming for his lady. I'm just saying, as a woman, I couldn't lay up with no man that's not taking care of his kid. That ain't coming for her. I just
Yeah, no,
couldn't
we're
do
not.
it.
Yeah, we're not coming for his lady. I mean, because she young You know,
And
if
she could be
anything,
attracted to whoever she want to be attracted to. I don't care about none of that. But as a woman, I personally could not lay up with a man who's not financially taking care of his child.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
bum activity.
So yeah, and no one is coming for her. You know, she's young. People do things when they're younger that they damn sure wouldn't do um, if they were older. You know what I'm saying? So she's just doing what she thinks is, you know, she thinks
She's
is okay.
surviving. That lady, she's surviving. She's
Yeah, pretty much.
surviving. But I couldn't. I couldn't eat. No. Mm-mm. I'd be dried in the Sahara Desert for a man that ain't financially responsible for his child. Sorry, nope.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't nobody coming for her. That's just a fact.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I know I already have this. Hold on. I know I have this already. It's trying to get me to buy it again. I know I have it already, though. Hold on. Why is it doing this? Okay, here, hold on. Here we go. I knew I had it. I was like, I ain't got to pay for this again. All right, let me just put it in here, baby.
Candy said, "What you need, Amora?"
I got it. It was trying to tell me I didn't have the other order, but I do. I'm gonna have it to take the addresses out of this too, because I don't want it. I don't want Briana to get in trouble for no
Yeah, yeah.
because they are not playing with them. And I actually heard that they were over there trying to get her address. I don't know why. I just find that to be so crazy that they will even want it. Cause
Yeah,
for
that's
what?
that's why. Right. That's what they gonna do with it.
I don't know, but let him announce it, cause he gonna get in trouble.
Well, we'll see how much they support them and respect them or whatever.
Oh, that ain't it. ChatGPT just read me my rights. They said, "Sis, this is not it." Ah! Listen, let's just read this part right here because ChatGPT says, "Sis, this is not it." Okay, stop playing with you. Stop playing. This is not it. All right. All right, we're just gonna read what we have right here, y'all. We already done read the other part before. Okay, let's just read it. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get it popping. All right, here we go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That thing funny. This is not it. It says sis. That thing says sis. All right, here we go. So we are going to go over it. What this order basically says. It's still going. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Hold on, Camille. Oh, you got it on mute. All right, here we go.
Yes, sis. This is the final order, and it was e-filed on May 6, 2026 in Gwinnett County, Georgia. I'll keep it smooth, detailed, and remove personal identifiers. D, the court entered a final order after the father filed to modify child support. The judge reviewed the record, considered the parties' financial circumstances, and decided that a modification was warranted. The prior order had the father paying $1,389 per month in child support. The new order lowers that amount. Based on the worksheet, the court found the mother's monthly gross income to be $6,800, while the father's monthly income was imputed at $7,588.78. So the court did not act like he had no income. It assigned him an earning amount. The court found the basic child support obligation for the child was $1,644 per month. The father's share came out to 52.74%, and the mother's share came out to 47.26%. After factoring in parenting time, health insurance, and additional expenses.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to read it myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it myself. It ain't reading like I wanted to read. All right, here we go, y'all. So it says it's the final order. All right, the final order. This happened in Gwinnett County. Robert took Briana to court because he didn't want to have to pay no more money. Now, listen, it was set at $1,300 and some odd dollars. Robert didn't want to pay that. He said, Amora is not worth $1,389. Okay. So he's like, the hell you say, I am not paying all that much money. I could say I love her all day, every day, real father gain and all that, right? But I ain't paying no $1,389 a month for no child. Nam one. He said I ain't do it for my first child, and I damn sure ain't doing it for my second child. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. So $1,389 was ordered on March the 1st of 2024. Now, apparently he missed a whole lot of months because that joker incurred a debt of $10,412 for not paying the $1,389. He literally just threw it up in the air and said, fuck it. Hey, 2 tears in the bucket, fuck it. He said, I ain't paying this. So then he put in for a modification of child support April of 2025. All right. He basically told the court, I'm going to need y'all to bring that number down substantially. Okay. Because I ain't paying the $1,389. Now, he put in and told the court that he only made $3,400. But the court said, last year you made $124,000. How you only make $3,400 now? Nah, we ain't playing that. So what they did was sometimes, and apparently in the state of Georgia, this is what they did. Sometimes they look at what you did make and they say your potential for what you can make now. So they computed his income at $6,800 a month. So it looked like what they did was doubled it. Okay, because when he was ordered to pay the $1,389, that was based off him saying that he made $15K a month, which is some pretty good piece of change. Okay, but he said because times ain't the same and he ain't got no more divorce drama going on, he took a hit. Okay, so he tried to tell them again. It went down to $3,400. The court said, no, let's double that, and I'm gonna give you at least $6,800. So they put. Oh, no. I'm sorry. They put the mother income at $6,800 a month, and they put his at $7,588 a month. So again, they imputed his income at $7,588. So that's way more than just half of the $34 that he was trying to claim. So out of Briana's income of $6,800 a month, which okay. Her income being $6,800, his income being $7,500. They said the child support should be $1,644. And what they do, they put him at 52% and they put the mother at 47%. Okay. The petitioner is responsible for 52% of this obligation for the minor child, and the respondent is responsible for 47% of the obligation for the minor child. So that's how did it come out to be $867 if he got to pay $755? Well, anyway, I don't know how they did that math, but somehow it came out to be $755. All right. Now, it goes on to say the court has included an adjustment for the parenting time awarded to the petitioner, health insurance expenses, and additional expenses paid by respondent on behalf of the minor child. Details in the child support worksheet. Okay, so the presumptive amount of child support to be paid by Robert to Briana is $754.53 per month, beginning on April the 1st of 2026 and continuing on the 1st of each month hereafter. Not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth. It is due on the 1st of each month. Okay, that's when child support is due, on the 1st. So the final amount is $755. Petitioner child support obligation will not terminate until the minor child is 18 years of age. Either they pass away, they get married, or otherwise become emancipated, except if the child becomes 18 years of age and enrolled in and still attending high school or a full-time college student, then it will remain, which means if Momo goes to college, he has to pay. But now this one says he still only has to pay until she's 20. That's weird because mine said 22. So this one says shall not be required to pay after 20 years of age. So if she goes to school or anything like that, it will continue up into 20. But who's graduating college at 20? Mine actually said 22. So I don't know what's going on with Georgia, but mine said age of 22. So it looks like that he would have to pay no more after the age of 20, even if she is in college. Okay, that's what it reads. The child support worksheet of the court dated March the 25th of 2026 and filed simultaneously with this order is incorporated herein. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, the child support arrearage as of April the 1st of 2026, right? Robert owes an arrearage balance in the amount of $10,412. Again, that is $10,412. Beginning on the 1st of July of 2026 and continuing each month thereafter on the 1st of the month. And they reiterate the 1st because child support is not the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th, 9th, 10th, 29th, or whatever. It is on the 1st and is due on the 1st, right? So starting in July, not only will Robert be ordered to pay $755 until she is potentially 20 years old, he has to add an additional $150 a month toward his arrearage balance and toward his balance until the arrearage is paid in the amount of $10,412, which means that right now, $10,412, that's roughly about 69 months, okay? Which means 60 months is 5 years, okay? So 5 years, 9 months, he will have to pay, and that's only if he paid $150 a month. Now, let me say something about this. Now, this is Georgia. In Virginia, and I don't know if they still do it, but they did it when I was getting my child support. They add interest. It's like a damn, it's like a loan. It's like a loan. They add interest. So this 10,412 could potentially grow, right? Past 10,412 if the state takes over it. So if the state takes over this amount, this arrearage, they add, like, I want to say it was either 5 or 6% they add each month to where he could potentially be paying for the next 20 to 30 years, because $10,000 a month, when you add on that 5%, 6% arrearage, it grows, okay? Which means that if this ever gets turned over to the state, it's going to be way more than just $10,412. So it would behoove him, to pay it on time. And if he missed a payment, I do believe that it get turned over to the state. Okay. I don't even know if he has to, miss payment in order for it to go to the state. But nevertheless, mine went to the state because my baby daddy wanted to play in my face and tell me I ain't got to pay on the 1st. I could pay on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And I said, you know what? I don't want to have to deal with him and try to be figuring out when I'm going to get this little lousy ass $300. So let me let the state take care of it. And the state took care of it, and I ain't have to ask him for another damn dime. That was between him and the state. If he wanted to be late, deal with the state. You want to be late, deal with the state. You want to be late, deal with the state. You want to be late, deal with the state. Okay? So nevertheless, because ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. Ain't nobody got time to be begging you for crumbs, okay? For freaking crumbs. Pay your crumbs and move right along, okay? So nevertheless, $905 a month right now, starting in July, which is in 2 months, right? So with that being said, now that's a big bill. That's about mortgage. Well, you know, that's a big bill. $905 for the next 69 months. What do you think, Camille?
He got it.
If he don't, what do you need to do?
If he don't, he need to get a damn job.
Seriously.
Go your
Now,
ass to work.
he gonna have to get a job, baby. Because listen, I mean, I'm not saying that social media is gonna stop anytime soon. We don't know. Social media may carry him out to his older days. But if social media just pull back all funds, baby, I mean, I'm pretty sure he can go back and get it adjusted. But that joker gonna have to figure it out for the next. Actually, it's more than 69 months. 69 is just for the 905. But Momo is 7 years old. So child support is going to be up into either the age of 18 or all the way to 20. So that's a potential 13 more years. At least 11 to 13 more years. He got to come up with $755 a
He
month.
seriously needs to consider just getting a damn job. Social media can be extra income. Like seriously, what do you do when you reach the age of retirement and there's no 401k? Like there's no, do he even go to the doc? Like there's no insurance. There none of the important things are involved with social media. It's just money.
Yes.
So
I,
what
I
do
would
you
have
do?
I would have to agree. Social media should be your side hustle. I do not think this should be your main meat and potatoes unless you're making big, big, big bags. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you streaming your life and that is, if you're streaming your life and this is your bread and butter, I get it. But $6,000 and $7,000 a month extra, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
And
Excuse me.
even with that, when you making like, cause it is people on social media that make like buku money. When you're doing that, you still need to invest. You need to save. You need to still make sure you're properly set up. Like people like him, he admitted like he mismanaged his money. He want to be out here flossing and flexing for everybody, but you're not doing the important things.
Hmm. What do you? I think both of them should look at trying to get a career change or
Hmm?
something because and I'm not saying get off social media because I know some people probably like Amora $6,000 or $7,000. I'd rather do social media and make $6,000 or $7,000 a month versus having to clock in for somebody every single day. I get it, but is it longevity? You're literally, I mean, if social media shuts down, you're literally putting your livelihood in jeopardy.
Right. And then social media changes all the time. The monetization rules, everything changes all the time. I get paid from Facebook and TikTok, and I have my job. I work my job. I might schedule posts, and I'm still going to work my job and get paid. There's three streams of revenue. You can't be mad at that.
Right. I agree with you. And not only that, I mean, I agree with you on that one. And I was going to say something extra. I mean, and then what are you teaching your children if that's it? Where's and then after social media, I mean, I know you could do social media well into your older age, but at some point, if you get sick, you get ill, you get a disability.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And doctor bills ain't no joke. So I mean, that's the goal. The goal is to get old. So we know what comes with getting old. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We knows what comes with that. And doctor bill, you can work social media and be bringing in so much money, and them doctor bills will deplete you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should want some insurance. You can purchase insurance. Like people not thinking when it comes to social media and income. They just see
Yeah.
the income.
Yeah. Now, I will say they changed this. Let's talk about the work related child care and uninsured medical expenses, right? So it was that Brianna was carrying the burden of paying majority, because I think she agreed just to get the divorce over with. She was carrying the burden of the majority of the child care expenses.
Hmm.
Now, they didn't split them jokers. It said the parties shall split the cost of uninsured medical expenses, which shall
Good.
be paid 50% by the father and 50% by the mother. So now that they are responsible for the uninsured medical expenses. However, I think Brianna still has to cover the health care expense. She still has to pay. Okay, yeah, right. All right. So they just split in the medical, but she's still responsible for paying the health insurance. What do you think about that? Is that typical that the mother has to pay for the health insurance?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure I would think that she would be okay with that. I mean, she has the child primarily. She's the primary custodian. If anything happens, the child is typically in her care type of thing. So I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I guess that's also a portion of the child support. So he pays $755 a month, but she has to cover down on the health insurance. And we all know health insurance can definitely get up there. But now I think that either he or Jonelle, one of them was trying to argue, I think it was Jonelle, that she already paid for 5 kids health insurance. So, I mean, excuse me, 4 kids health insurance. So 2 more won't add that much. Yeah, it was Jonelle. So with that being said, I don't know how much more health insurance costs per child, but they are making Briana carry the weight of insuring the kids, having them on the health insurance, and then he pays 50% of whatever is uninsured.
Mm-hmm. I
And
wonder if she has any type of insurance, like with social media. Like, does she have a health insurance plan? I wonder if she's invested in that. Because if she is, then she could have Momo on her insurance, and they just decide to leave it at that.
I don't know if it's a social media insurance, but I do believe that she does have. I mean, she got to have
Right
insurance.
now, I'm saying outside of social media, like, because you can purchase an insurance plan. So I'm wondering if she did that, and then she has her children on that plan with her, so they just decided to leave it as is.
Okay, so Simply Being Monique said she has a family plan. It doesn't increase. A family plan is one set amount. Okay, I didn't know that. So you
Okay,
mean to
yeah.
tell me a family plan, you can have one child or one child on the family plan, and then you can have 4 more kids and it won't increase? That sounds kind of weird. But I mean, if that's correct, then I guess it won't matter. But that don't sound right to me. To me, it sounds like how America is. Every mouth. They want extra money for every mouth, everybody that they see. But I don't know. Um, Callie Love said one can buy self-employed insurance. Okay, so you can get self-employed health insurance. Okay. So, but I do see where he has to pay work-related childcare 50%. So it says if she puts the baby in some type of child
Mm-hmm.
care when she's 7 years old, I don't know if you would need that. But if it's work-related, he has to pay 50% within 15 days of the expense incurring. So if she needed to do something pertaining to work, and let's just say it's during summertime or whatever, while she has Momo, and if she has to do something that's work related, he has to pay 50% of that childcare. Now, I don't
Okay.
see Briana asking for that. Do you?
No,
Yeah, I
nope.
don't think she would ask. I think she would just go on about her business. But now, do you think Robert would ask for it?
Yeah. Yes,
If
ma'am.
Robert, if,
Absolutely.
if Robert have her for the summer for 2 weeks straight, and if he needs a mirror or Desharia to
Yup.
watch Momo, right,
Mm-hmm.
while he goes and do some work related, go to the club, go to hookah bars,
Mm.
wherever, I believe that he will charge Brianna 50%. I just do.
Yep. And he would.
Oh my God.
Because at the end of the day, he trying to play with her money. He want that lady digging in the couch to survive. Like, he wants to play with her money. Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, to me, I feel like he wants to affect her money because her leaving him affected his. It wasn't
Yes.
about nobody doing nothing to him and blah, blah, blah. When you really look at the bigger picture, even with his supporters, they don't realize she's the one that was making him money. Because when she left,
It
they
went down.
even left. They went to following her. They still stalk this lady. So it's really all about her. It's always been about her.
Yes. Yeah, it's true.
She
It's true.
bring in the money because if they really supported him, that man would be crying about not having no money, page being taken, and all of that. I don't care what that man say. His page got taken because he was violating and all kind of restrictions. He was taking people content and posting on his page. At one point, Facebook didn't care about that kind of stuff. But when they got to the point of they copyright, if they screen your page, if they come across a video that belong to somebody else, you get all type of restrictions. And that's why that man page got taken. Because how many times have he posted other people's content?
A lot. A
You
whole
see what I'm
lot. And
saying?
you are correct. You don't get your page taken unless you are in some type of violation. He
Mhm.
wants to try to,
Yeah.
and we have debunked that lie so many times. But I believe that the people that want to believe the lie that she took his page, they're just going to believe it no matter what. Okay.
Yep, and then as far as these women that want to attack her for enforcing child support, he if if these women wouldn't want themselves, they daughters, nieces, sisters, they wouldn't want nobody in their family in a situation to where they don't have support for their children, but they want that for her.
Correct.
Like,
Correct. They
knock
would
it
not.
off.
Yeah, they would be so upset if the kid's father wasn't trying to pay anything. They would be
Mm-hmm.
upset. They would not be making it
Mm-hmm.
for it. But for those that saying, oh, it takes more than just money to raise a child, which we do know that or whatever. But the fact that they're upset because he has to pay this child support, to me, tells me, I mean, they just make excuses for this dude no matter what, anyway. They have
Mm-hmm.
always made excuses for him. They've always, and I believe that's why he acts the way he does, is because he's been, they've been making excuses for him. Camille, do you
Mm-hmm.
have your Cash App up here?
I
Hold
think I
on.
put my
Yeah.
Zelle, I think.
Oh, is it on here? Okay. Hold on. Let me
Is
just do
it?
it.
Yeah, let me
Camille
see.
0423. Let me put it around here. Camille. KIMAEL 0423 at Gmail. Yeah, that's right, because you don't have Cash App, right?
Yeah.
Camille, KIMAEL 0423 at Gmail. All right. So this is Camille's Zelle. If anybody want to send our co-host a some love, you guys please feel free to do so. Thank
Thank
y'all.
y'all in advance.
Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. So with that being said, let's okay. So now I made a statement, and some people in the audience like, Amore, don't give him no ideas. Don't give him no ideas. Listen, I don't have to give him any ideas. Anybody that's trying to make sure that they charge, or not charge, but make another person pay some money, they're gonna think of stuff like this anyway. Whether I said it or not. But I could definitely see him trying to say, I had to take Momo, to be seen by this person or that person, so you owe me half. I could see him doing that. But I could see it. Okay. So it says, but here's the deal. Here's the caveat. The parties shall split work-related child care expenses incurred by a licensed child care provider
That's what's
necessary
up.
for parents' employment. Okay, which means it can't be girlfriend, it can't be friend,
Mm-hmm.
can't be, nobody. It has to be a licensed child care provider. Okay, and it has to be work related. Okay, so it can't just be, oh, you know what? I had to do this. I had to do that. No, 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 no. You need proof. And they're gonna be like, your ass, by him being an influencer, he picks and chooses his time to work. He
Mm-hmm.
don't have to work during certain hours. He can wait till Momo fall asleep, and she's kind of self-sufficient, and he got other people in the house to be able to watch her. So I don't think that that's going to fly, but I like the way they said it needs to be a licensed child care
Love it.
provider. Okay. So anyway, that goes, and then now it goes into the passport. Okay. Now the reason why I mentioned passport is because y'all know Robert came out here online and tried to withhold approving Momo's passport. He literally was trying to prevent her from being able to fly out of the country, saying shit like, no, planes are falling out of the sky. I don't want my daughter getting on a plane. He tried to pull a Justin Dean, okay? However, because Justin Dean still to this day has not signed off on Athena's passport, and therefore Athena cannot fly to Nigeria, right? However, Robert tried that bullshit, saying, I'm not going to sign off on her passport. And the court put it in the paperwork and said, you will sign. And not only will you sign, actually, what it did was, it didn't even require him to sign, I don't think. Let me see.
That's so corny
Oh,
though,
yeah, yeah,
because withholding her passport and her siblings getting to go places, you think you punishing the mama, but you're punishing your child. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So what it said is, it says that both of them, it said the party agreed in the temporary order terms for obtaining and or renewing a passport for the minor child. The court incorporate those terms into this final order as follows. Both parents shall cooperate in obtaining and or renewing a passport for that minor child and execute any documents necessary upon the receipt of the same and shall split the cost. Right? So basically, it ordered them to cooperate in obtaining and or renewing this child support for Momo. At all times, mother shall be responsible for the safekeeping of the child passport, which means she is the passport holder. But should the father need the passport for international travel, the mother shall give him, meaning Briana has to give him the passport at least 30 days in advance of travel, and the mother shall provide the passport to the father 15 days. Oh, the mother has to get the wait a minute. Oh no, Robert has to inform her 30 days prior to Momo traveling outside of the country, and Briana have 15 days to give him the passport for the trip, 15 days prior to the trip, and he has to give her 30 days in advance. So if he takes Momo anywhere, he has to give her 30 days in advance, and she has to hand over the passport within 15 days of the trip. And then after the trip, he has to give the passport back to the mother. Okay. Now,
Sounds fair to me.
If the passport becomes lost or stolen, the party who is caring for the child at that time is to replace it. Okay. And they are responsible for the fees. So if he just so happened to lose the passport, he so happened to throw it away, he has to be responsible for paying the whole thing. Same with Briana. If the passport is lost or misplaced or damaged on her watch while she has Momo, she has to go and get it totally replaced and incur all the fees. Okay. So now let's get into the notice of travel. The parties agree in the temporary order terms of notice of travel. The court incorporate those terms into the final order as follows. Each parent shall promptly notify the other parents of a change of address, home phone number, or cell phone number. A parent changing residence within 50 miles of the party's current home address must give at least 30-day written notice of the change and provide the full address of the new residence. Now, if either party decides to move more than 50 miles away, which Briana has done so, right? Then the parent must give at least 60-day written notice of the change and provide the full address of the new residence. Each party hereby agrees that neither party's address shall be furnished, doxed, or published to the internet to their followers, to bloggers, or supporters under any circumstances. Now, this is where it get good. Hold on one second. Let me wet my throat. All right, this is where it get good. If it says either party, it says under no circumstances, either party's failure to adhere to the same shall face incarceration for up to 20 days for each violation if a court deem it appropriate, which means what? If the address of either party leaks to the followers, supporters, or bloggers under any circumstances, then one of the parties shall face up to, not will, but shall face up to 20 days in jail for each violation. Which means right now, no one's supposed to know Bree's address. And right now, Robert is the only one that knows it. He's the only one that knows it. If her address gets out under any circumstances, he's going to be held liable. He's going to be held liable. So now I heard that they were searching for the address. Hint, hint. Now I don't think that they may act like they searching for it, but I think he's sliding those digits. Okay, that's me. That's what I'm saying. So if any of the bloggers have her address, Robert is going to have to spend spend 20 days in jail because he's the only one that has the address as of right now. All right. Address, phone number, because she didn't got her phone number changed. She didn't got her address changed. So if anybody has Bree address or phone number and they put it out on the internet, they ask it's going to cost him 20 days. Now, maybe that's another reason why he was putting himself in a outfit and putting himself in jail because I think he knows that he's going to leak it. You know, I think that he's you know, and the purpose of leaking the address and the phone number is for further harassment. It's to, you know, put her in a position to where she doesn't feel safe, she don't feel comfortable. It just and for the supporters to harass her. They can't stand her so much that they want her address out there so she won't feel protected, and they want to harass her. So
And
phone number.
usually when
Mhm.
people think when because he does things and he gets away with it and he got that mentality like he's above the law. So I
Yes.
wouldn't be surprised because people that think they above the law, they tend to move like they're always gonna get away with it. They're always gonna get away with it. He's not gonna be satisfied until he really sitting down somewhere.
Yeah. And I think, you know, I almost, and I know it sounds crazy, but I almost think that he wants to be set down because it'll make him go viral. Even if it
Mm-hmm.
is for 20 days, you know how much clout he can get off of
Mm-hmm.
that? Yeah, I think that he probably want to go to jail because even when Brianna went to jail, not saying that that's what she wanted to do, but when she went to jail, look how viral that shit went.
Mm-hmm.
That shit took off. People like these people. So I think that he may want to go to jail because if LaTruth goes to jail, that shit going viral.
Boy,
And
you could not pay me to go to no damn jail.
girl, I'm so claustrophobic. I cry like a little baby.
Man, I like baths. Them bologna sandwiches ain't hidden. I like my bed. You just no, no.
And people around me looking at me every day, all day. And the cleanliness.
And then
Oh,
don't you
Jesus.
use a bathroom? Like, isn't the toilet in the cell?
Right by the where you
No,
lay
it's a
your head.
hard no.
It's a
No.
hard no. Or I think
Mm-mm.
now some of these prisons or jails, you got to use the bathroom in the floor, which means I think you sit
Mm,
down with your
mm,
legs Indian style and take a dump or something. I don't know. I just don't
mm,
want no parts of it. Yeah.
mm-mm.
So, but you know, for anybody that's trying to get her address, trying to figure it out, and if they figure it out, you know, the courts is gonna look at it like, you had help, stop playing. You know, let the girl. I mean, what? Why do you need her address though? What for? What for? Nevertheless, baby, let's just see just how much supporters they are.
Mm.
All right. So that's what it says. If the address is leaked, address or phone number is leaked, one or the other is going to have to sit down. All right. Now, let's get into, okay. Oh, wait a minute. It says each party shall notify the other party at least 2 weeks in advance of any travel outside of the state and 30 days in advance outside of the country. The parents providing the notice shall also provide an itinerary for the child travel with contact numbers and the address of where they're going to be staying. So if she wants to go to Florida, she has to provide the address if she, 2 weeks prior, or if she wants to go to Jamaica, 30 days prior. All right. Either way, him or her. Now, I just have a feeling that he ain't taking her no goddamn where. I don't think he's ever taken. Has he ever taken her out to state? Oh, yeah, he did take her to North Carolina. Did he? I think he did take her to North Carolina one time. That's about
That
the
man
extent.
ain't even got her no bed. She ain't going nowhere.
What'd you say? He just going to that couch? Well,
Nope.
if I'm not mistaken, didn't he take her to North Carolina for Christmas? I thought they.
Oh, when
Oh,
they saw his dad and all of that.
yeah, I think so. I think I'm not 100%. I want to say yeah, but I don't think they're going to be going nowhere. I mean, to owe $10,412, every penny need to be going toward a rearage, right? I don't think they're going to be going on no trips, no Disney, no none of that or whatever, right? But let's talk about social media. All right. So, in this order, social media was brought up yet again. It says the court directed terms regarding social media in the temporary order. The court incorporated those terms and further order as follows. The parties shall not repost any posts that were removed as a result of the temporary order. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you what that means in a minute. And shall not repost and shall remove from their social media posts from followers or bloggers who cover and create content centered around this party's litigation, which means, what does this mean? Ooh, so this means, you know how Robert keep reposting shit that was removed already? He keep on reposting and reposting it and reposting because for some reason he just do not want photos of him and Briana to just disappear, right? So he just goes and unhide the shit, and then he tries to act like, no, I didn't do that. Or he shares posts from, like, I know I've seen him share posts from the bloggers on YouTube before or whatever, in regards to them talking about Briana. All right. And anything, this goes for Briana as well. If Briana shares a post, like say for instance, if I or anybody else say something that's not in favor of Robert, if she shares it, she's in trouble. Same with Robert. If Robert shares something about Briana, he's in trouble. But furthermore, and I want to highlight this, and I want to put this in ChatGPT because I want ChatGPT to break this down. Furthermore, Robert and Briana both are ordered to not to repost or unhide old ass posts that was supposed to be taken down. Now, this is going to be huge. And the reason being is because we know that is something that Robert has done.
Yeah, I don't think this will be an issue for her at all. Him, on the other hand, he would definitely do that.
Oh, man, when I tell you, this is going to be very, very hard for him because he wants him and Briana photos to stay out there, even if it's under fake pages. He wants their photos, their videos, and all that stuff to stay out there because, you know, Robert being tied to a beautiful woman like Briana gives him clout. He do not want that to go away. He want their photos to remain. And I will say something about this with his girlfriend. If she thinks that he doesn't, she's crazy. She's crazy to think that he does not want their photos and their videos to stay out there. Now, the fact that he has a girlfriend, in my opinion, I would be side-eyeing him like, why do you want that out there? Why do you want this out in the atmosphere? Well, because he wants to stay tied to what's considered the motion. The motion. She's the motion. Okay, can you break this down?
And then too, on top of that, I don't care. That man he still got feelings for her. He still got feelings for her. I could tell by the way when they had that interaction at the park or whatever. He still has feelings for her. And he's not over her. He's not over her.
You know, I don't think he's over her. Actually, I don't think that he will ever be like over her because maybe not even he wants her back. But I don't think he's going to be over her because I think my heart's heart tell me he fumbled his marriage, and he knows he fumbled his marriage, he fumbled his family, and he really thought Briana was going to beg him on all fours. And when he gave her the ultimatum saying, go out there and say you lied about everything or whatever, or and that's the only way we can get back together. And she says, I'm not going out there and tell them I lied about nothing. I think when he pulled a bluff by going and filed, I think that he thought she was going to be like, okay, Robert, all right, I'll do whatever you want. And because she didn't do that, everything just kept going and going and going. And he fumbled his marriage. And then I think
that both of them wanted her to lie.
Yeah, they both did. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they both. And it's proof that Jonelle, because we have the text message where he actually told her to go out there and say that you was dealing with hormone issues and stuff like that. Yeah, they both wanted her to lie. Yeah, they both wanted her to lie. I wouldn't be with none of them sapsuckers. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT to further explain the part about the social media repost. Okay, here we go.
Absolutely. Here's the smooth read breakdown. The social media section is basically the court saying, keep the litigation drama off the internet. The court is taking the rules that were already put in place in the temporary order and making them part of the final order. So these are not suggestions. These are now court-ordered terms. First, the parties are not allowed to repost anything that was previously removed because of the temporary order. So if a post had to come down before, nobody gets to turn around and put it back up like, well, the final order is here now. No, the court is saying it stays down. Then the order says the parties cannot repost content from followers or bloggers who are creating content around the litigation. That means they are not supposed to use supporters, bloggers, or outside commentary pages as a loophole. In other words, they cannot say, I didn't say it, I just reposted it. The court already closed that door. The order also says they need to remove certain social media posts from their own pages if those posts involve followers or bloggers covering the litigation.
Ooh.
So this is not just about what they personally write. It also applies to what they amplify, share, repost, or keep up on their platforms. Then the court addresses posts involving the child. The parties can post the child, but those posts need to be limited to positive interactions only. No using the child's image, video, or moments as a way to shade the other parent, explain court drama, clap back online, or build a storyline. The order makes it clear that social media interactions with the child should not include any mention of the litigation, past or present. So no captions, videos, lives, comments, or posts tying the child to court issues, custody issues, child support issues, drama between the parents, or anything connected to the legal fight. The court also says there should be no disparagement or mention of the other party at all in those child-related posts. So if the child is being posted, the other parent's name, behavior, failures, accusations, or drama should not be included. Bottom line, the court is basically saying, stop using social media as a battlefield. Stop letting bloggers and followers fuel the litigation online, and do not drag the child into grown folks' court drama. Post the child positively, or don't post at all, but don't use the child, the comments, the reposts, or the audience to keep the fight going.
Well, listen, he already failed, Camille, because listen, his post today goes directly against what the judge is saying. Let me go take a screenshot of this right quick, girl. It says he's not even supposed to be posting about child support. Let me go get this damn thing. He did this Joker is crazy. Let me take a screenshot of this shit right quick. Hold on.
His slow ass probably scrambling to delete it because I know he ain't here.
I'm gonna say, so is this in violation? I want to know. Inquiry minds want to know. I want to know, is this in violation? Hold on. Let me ask. So Robert just posted this today in referencing the child support on his social media page. Would this be considered a violation of this final order? Shit, I want to know, baby. All right, well, let's hear what he got to say, baby. Let's hear what he got to say, honey. Let's hear what he got to say. All right.
Could be risky, but based on the exact wording of the final order, I would not call it a clear-cut violation without a judge deciding that. Here's the smooth breakdown. The final order's social media section mainly restricts three things. 1, reposting anything that was removed because of the temporary order. 2, reposting or keeping posts from followers, bloggers who create content around the litigation. 3, posting the minor child in a way that mentions litigation, problems between the parents, disparages the other parent, or mentions the other parent at all. Not appear to show the child. It also does not name the mother, mention her directly, or say anything like, my child's mother did this. So on the surface, it may not be a clean, obvious violation of the child-related posting restriction, but here's where it gets messy. He is posting about child support, jail, fathers being locked up, and claiming he is paying everything he can. Since the final order just came out addressing child support and arrears, it can easily look like he is indirectly responding to the litigation online. So I'd frame it like this. This may not be a direct violation on its face because he did not post the child and did not directly mention the other parent. But it could still be argued that he is using social media to comment on the child support dispute and shape a public narrative around the litigation, which is exactly the kind of online drama the court seems to be trying to stop. The stronger argument is not. He definitely violated the order. The stronger argument is, this post appears to be a public response to the child support issue immediately after the final order. And while it avoids naming the other parent, It still invites the audience to view him as a victim of child support enforcement.
Yep.
That may not technically violate the exact wording, but it does appear to go against the spirit of the court's social media restrictions. And let's be real, the timing matters. Posting this right after an order says he owes over $10,000 in arrears makes it look less like a random fatherhood post and more like image control. For court-safe commentary, I'd say, open quote, "I'm not saying this is automatically a violation of the order. That would be for the court to decide. But I do think it is risky because the final order clearly tells the parties to stop using social media to fuel litigation-related narratives. And posting about child support right after a child support order comes out can absolutely be viewed as an indirect response to the case." Close quote.
All right, let me ask one more thing. Okay, thank you for that. Another question. With the screenshot that I just posted, can you break that screenshot down? What is he doing in that message? The screenshot. What is he doing? What is he saying about father going to jail and all this stuff, not being able to take care of the child? Please explain that, knowing that he is $10,412 in arrearage. Hold on. It's straight gaslighting and manipulation, and it's to control a narrative too. So let's hear what my boyfriend got to say. Hold on one second. Let's break down behavior, honey. We love breaking down behavior over here, baby. We will break down behavior for your ass, baby. Here we go.
Yes, in that screenshot, he is doing narrative control. He is not just making a general post about fathers. He is framing the issue in a way that makes child support enforcement look unfair, harsh, and anti-father, while leaving out the part that the final order says he has a $10,412 arrears balance. The order says that as of April 1st, 2026, he owed that amount in back child support. And beginning July 1st, 2026, he has to pay an extra $150 per month toward that balance until it is paid in full. He starts by saying, locking a man up over child support makes no sense. That is a sympathy frame. He is trying to make the audience focus on the idea of a father being jailed instead of focusing on the unpaid support. It shifts the conversation from why is there over $10,000 owed to why are courts punishing fathers? Then he says being behind bars keeps a man from being a father to his kids. That part is emotionally loaded because nobody wants to see a parent separated from their child.
Right.
But the issue is the court order is not saying go to jail. The order is saying there is an arrears balance and he has to pay it back monthly. So he is talking about jail in a way that makes it sound like he is being threatened for simply being a father when the actual order is about financial responsibility. Then he says a father can't provide, protect, guide, love, or create memories from a jail cell. That is emotional persuasion. He is using words like provide, protect, guide, love, and memories to make the audience child support enforcement with the destruction of fatherhood. It sounds noble, but it avoids the uncomfortable part. Support is also part of providing. Then he says, especially when he's paying everything he can. That is the key line. He is presenting himself as someone doing his best, while the court still found a back support balance of $10,412. So the message is basically, I'm trying, I'm doing what I can, and the system is still trying to punish me. But the final order tells us the court recognized a real arrears amount, not just a misunderstanding. Then he says some men need accountability, but some fathers are genuinely trying their best. That is him separating himself from deadbeat dad language. He is saying, don't put me in that category. I'm not one of those fathers who refuses responsibility. I'm one of the good ones who just needs a fair chance. So overall, what he is doing is softening the optics. He is trying to turn a child support arrears issue into a larger conversation about fathers being unfairly punished. He is making the audience feel sympathy for the father before they look at the paperwork. And he is doing it in a way that sounds inspirational, but it also conveniently leaves out the court-recognized arrears balance.
Okay, so that's exactly what he's doing. Camille, The Joker is softening the blow. He knew this would be released today because I'm sure he received an email that said
Mm-hmm.
final order. Yeah. So he's softening the blow, like, hey, y'all, she trying to get me locked up for being $10,000 behind in child support. And I think it's because he don't want to have to explain why he just totally just stopped paying.
And this is the same dude that said he never missed a child support payment and he take care of his kid and yada yada yada. The fact that
Mhm.
this is even in child support enforcement situation, that means they're enforcing you. Operative word being force. That means they
Mhm.
are forcing you to take care of your child, Mr. Father Gang.
Right. Yeah. So and I see what it seems like over the last couple of days he has posted a lot of photos of him and Momo, which that's fine or whatever. That's something that he always did. And he did that, but it's also with the sympathy, oh, y'all feel sorry for me. They try to put me in jail because of child support. Again, softening the blows because he doesn't want anyone to ask, why the hell do you owe $10,000? And it's mainly because you got to understand 10 months of not paying child support ain't no little bitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just fell on hard times or a month or two got past me. Joker, 10 months, in my opinion, that's deliberate. That I
Yeah.
ain't got no intentions on paying you. I don't give a damn.
Mhm.
Cause come on.
I don't think he thought that she would take it there.
Yeah, because and why is that? Let me see if you feel the same way.
I
Why do you
just feel
think
like
that?
I feel like he just thought he was that dude. I feel like he thought he had control over her. I just honestly feel like he felt like I know he's still in love with her, literally to this day. Maybe not love, but he still have like this obsession with her, right? I
Uh-huh.
feel like he didn't think that connection would go away from her either.
Yeah, so you think that but okay, I understand what you're saying. You think he's still, you're saying you think that he thought she was gonna forever be in love with him.
To some degree, to the point where she wouldn't take him through all of this.
And let's just be honest, as a married couple, you will forever have love for your kid father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may not be passionate love to where you want to, jump into bed with him and shit like that. But as you made life together, so you will always have some level of love for that person. You just will. Like, I still have some level of love for my kid's father. Like, I wouldn't want to see anything bad
Yeah,
happen to
you
them.
you wish them well. You want to see them do well. You want the best for them because at the end of the day, like you said, you made life with that person, and if anything negatively affects them, then it could potentially affect your child.
Exactly. So you don't want to see them doing bad, and
Yeah.
not necessarily you want you get butterflies when you see them and you coochie jump and stuff like that. That ain't it. But I think that you would still have some level of
Mhm.
love or respect for, like, if my baby daddy call, I'm gonna make it my business to call him back. You know what I'm saying? If I miss the
Mhm.
call or whatever, yeah, and our child 24 years old, but I'm gonna call him and say, hey, you rang, just out of respect,
Mhm.
good, or
Yeah,
whatever.
because real parents know that parenting does not stop at 18. Real parents know that
Exactly.
parenting does not stop after college. It's a lifetime commitment. That is a life that you created and that is always your child, adult or not.
Right, right, right. So with that being said, and but I think with him, and tell me what you think. Just dealing with narcissists, period. I think if you're nice to a narc, right? You
Hmm.
try to co-parent in peace, show them some type of grace. I think they take it the wrong way. They think,
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm.
you she still
Hmm.
she wants to give up the booty, or she wants to be back in the relationship with me, because throughout the divorce he kept saying, she ain't trying to sign, she want me, then he screamed that a lot.
Yeah, he felt like he still had it like that. And he's still, if she shows him any type of Lancy, that's what his little pea brain is saying.
Yeah. So I think, and it's sad that you you can't be nice to them. You want to be nice because that's called healthy co-parenting. You want to be cordial, but they take it the wrong way. Oh, you still want
Mm-hmm.
me, you still want me, you still want
Mm-hmm.
me, you want me to get that, you want to have sex with me, you want to be with me. Just all types of craziness. You can't be nice to a nerd. You just cannot be nice to a nerd.
And when all of this started, that video when they was at lunch or whatever, and she was like present, but she was there, but she was not present. You know what
Right,
I'm
right, right.
saying? Then when she went on vacation and she just broke down, all of that crying, all of this when she was breaking down, she literally was washing that away. It was happening lit in front of our eyes. She was literally removing, she was being removed from that
Right.
situation. She was letting that hurt out. She was letting that hurt out in front of all of us. We saw it. And
Yeah.
as a woman, I'm looking at her like, damn, like she is like done. He
She
was
hurt.
looking at it like, oh, she crying. That's emotion. She still got some feelings there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
That's exactly what he thought. Not only that,
Mm-hmm.
he even said, you remember when she said, Robert, I cannot heal from you. This Joker
Mm-hmm.
quoted that. Oh, she said she can't heal from me. He took she can't heal from me as she will never get over me. She will
Mm-hmm.
always love me. She will always
Mm-hmm.
desire and want me. He didn't understand that she meant, nigga, you took me through a lot. You
Mm-hmm.
up with my head. I would
Yep.
never hear from you. There will always be a part of me that's warning, warning, red flag, red.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like he will always be a symbol of stay the hell away from somebody like you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he became a permanently red flag in her mind, but in his head, she'll never heal from me. She will
Mm-hmm.
always think of me, dude, in the worst way
Yep.
though. Do you not see that? She would think of you in the worst way. She would think of
Yep.
what the fuck was I thinking? You will
Yep.
always be a what the fuck moment for her. Like we all have those what the fuck were we thinking moments. And he doesn't realize that that's where he will be forever to her, or what the fuck.
Yeah,
Okay?
most of us women know what it's like to love so hard, and when you finally get to the
Yes.
point of being done, there's everything about you ugly. Why you chew like that? That's ugly. Why you breathing? Everything about you becomes ugly. You're not an attractive person. Somebody that you could have. She had sex with that man for years, and I swear to God, she grossed out. It's everything about that dude grosses her out. We know what that's like.
Yes. Yeah, we do know what it's like. We like, I don't even know how I did it with you in the first place.
It's like, how did I do that? Like, what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah. That's the what the fuck moment. We all
Yep.
have it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least on this right here. So the other day, the attorney fees came out. It was spoken that, oh, he may have to pay her attorney fees because the judge, I mean, judge, the lawyer definitely filed for him to pay the her attorney fees. Where the court says no. So this is what the court says. After reviewing the pleading and legal memo from both parties and considering all arguments on both sides, the courts find that each shall pay their own goddamn attorney fees. So right here tells me that the judge said both of y'all came with some bullshit. Okay. So you complained about some bullshit. She complained about some bullshit. There was some validity to what you were saying. There was some validity to what she was saying. So both of y'all are responsible for paying your own damn court fees and attorney fees, is what the judge is saying here. So she did not approve for Briana to get reimbursed with attorney fees, which means that, yeah, she has to pay her own attorney fees. And I do believe the fees are already paid. It was supposed to be
Does
for
he
her.
owe his attorney?
It's not in here, but I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if he owes his attorney or not. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure that his attorney ain't free, and
Mm-hmm.
but if his child support is $10,412, I'm pretty sure 2,000 of that could have went toward these arrearage.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about all of this? You this is the outcome. You're in arrearage. You have to pay a set amount per month. They give you time to catch up, but at the end of the day, you still have to pay. They reduced your payments, and you still paying a pretty penny. And Homeboy over there, the little shotgun nostrils, his ass don't want to use the same damn attorney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he used the same attorney, so I don't know how he think that that's gonna go over well. Now, I said that I was gonna go over the. Let me open it up right quick. I don't think I'm gonna go over this. Let me just look right quick. And the reason being, I think we didn't went over some of this already, but hold on. Let me just see how they got to this number. Let me just see if I can explain it without going down line by line. Oh, we already done went up. Well, hold on. So it doesn't break down. Oh, this just tells you how they got to this number of $755. But we do see that they have put their income in as Briana $6,800 a month and Robert $75.88 a month. Now let's talk about that for a second. Do you believe that? Do you believe either one of them? Do you believe that this is their monthly pay across all social media platforms?
No. No.
They lying their ass off. Now, how you go from making $400,000 a year to now trying? How much is that? Let me see how much that is. They are trying to say they went from 400 a year to, let me see, to hold on, to 172,000 a year. Well, I don't know. Now that is doable. That is doable. Let me. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT something. That is doable because they were paying quite a bit before. All right, so let me ask ChatGPT something right quick.
Yeah, I know that man nostrils look like a shotgun barrel.
So I just asked ChatGPT something, but I don't know how they're going to answer it. I said both creators, when they were married, were claiming $420,000 a year, and now it looks like that they are saying that they make around $172K separate. Is it feasible across all social media platforms? Do you think that they took that big of a loss? And if so, can you explain the possible reason that they took that big of a loss? Now, 400 and some thousand minus 172, that's almost half, actually a little bit more than half of a loss. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT said on that one. Here we go.
Yes, it is feasible, but it depends on what numbers they are comparing. A couple going from claiming about $420,000 a year while married to now reporting around $172,000 combined could happen, especially with social media income. Creator income can swing hard because it is not like a regular salary. It depends on views, sponsorships, brand deals, posting consistency, audience loyalty, platform monetization, product sales, lives, subscriptions, and whether the public still cares. But here is the key. $420,000 may not mean the same thing as $172,000. They could have been claiming gross revenue before, meaning all money that came in before expenses, taxes, managers, editors, travel, assistants, production, ads, platform cuts, and business costs. Now they may be reporting something closer to actual income, taxable income, or what they can prove on paper. So the drop may look dramatic, but part of it could be because they are comparing two different types of numbers. Here's the smooth breakdown. When creators are married and building an image together, the public number is often inflated or presented in the best possible light. They may say, we made $420,000, but that could include brand deals, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, live gifts, courses, merch, appearances, affiliate money, or business deposits. That does not automatically mean they each personally took home that amount. Now, if they are in court or dealing with child support, people usually become much more conservative with the numbers. Suddenly, the same person who was flexing big money online may start saying, well, after expenses, I do not really make that much. That is common. Online, people want to look rich. In court, people want to look reasonable, limited, or financially strained. Could they have actually taken a big loss? Yes. A few possible reasons. They may have lost the couple brand. Sometimes the audience was not just watching one person, they were watching the relationship, the marriage, the family dynamic, the drama, the lifestyle, or the power couple image. Once the marriage ends, the brand splits and the money can split too. They may have lost brand deals. Companies are careful. Public breakups, custody fights, allegations, court cases, and messy online drama can make sponsors back away. They may not be posting as consistently. A creator can make a lot one year and then fall off the next year just from posting less, going live less, losing momentum, or changing content. The audience may have divided. Some supporters go with one person, some go with the other, and some lose interest completely. That affects views, memberships, gifts, and engagement. They may have had a viral year before. One big year does not guarantee the next year will look the same.
That's true.
A creator can have a 400K year because of viral videos, drama, tours, music, brand deals, or major attention, then drop way down when the hype cools off. They may also be reporting less now because the money is harder to trace or categorize. Some creator money comes through multiple places: LLCs, PayPal, Cash App, brand invoices, platform payouts, personal accounts, business accounts, and third-party deals. So what they make can depend on what paperwork is being reviewed. So the clean way to explain it is, open quote, yes, it is possible for creators to go from claiming $420,000 a year to reporting around $172,000, especially if the first number was gross revenue and the second number is closer to documented income. Social media money is unstable.
Yep.
A breakup can hurt the brand, split the audience, scare off sponsors, reduce posting consistency, and dry up the hype. But we also have to be honest. People love to flex high income online, then minimize income when child support or court gets involved. Close quote. And the spicy version, open quote. Online, it is we made almost $500,000. In court, it becomes your honor after expenses, taxes, stress, Wi-Fi, ring lights, and emotional damage. I barely made anything. That is why we have to look at the paperwork, not the performance.
Baby, this is funny to me because if you Google his name and how much he made, he had people thinking that he was making 5 million, 7 million. Boy, I'm telling you. And they was like, oh, we know a millionaire. LaTruth is a millionaire. This joke was online. I lost billions. Oh my God. This shit is like, she took away my livelihood. I lost millions of dollars. This divorce cost me millions. Where are they? Where's the millions? Where is
And at the end of the day, when it comes to social media, it's really about your supporters and your engagement, and this is how you get paid. So he can really thank them because they're not supporting him the way that he wants to be supported. They all on her heels. They supporting her.
Yeah, and you know what? And I will say this, and let me ask you something. What ChatGPT said, the love, the image, right? The relationship. We do follow couples sometimes just for that energy, right? We love love. People love love, and black love is even, we love it. We love to see it. We, because so many times they say, oh, black people don't love each other. They ain't got no love in their heart, all type of stupid shit. But black love is just, it warms our heart. It gives us hope. So it may have been Briana. Briana was a pretty face. Robert was, he's supposed to be the doting husband or whatever. We didn't know behind the closed doors he was calling all type of bitches and hoes and shit or whatever. We thought that he was really nice to her and whatnot. But we come to find out that, he's calling her bitches and hoes and saying, I created you, bitch. I'll get rid of you, bitch. You because of me, bitch. We didn't know none of that was going on. So I could see why it would be torn and that people would lose interest in in following them because it was a delusion. It
Yeah.
was fake.
Yeah. And see,
It was
because I told you, I initially, she came across my timeline first, and with the pranks and all of that, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute," and she was funny, so I followed her. And because I would see him in the content, I then followed him because I'm like, "Oh, like you said, black family, black love, all of that cute stuff, the kids," and I followed for that. But then when I followed him, it was ass all down my timeline, and I had to unfollow him. I thought that was, as a husband, I thought that was disrespectful. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like that's hella disrespectful. You got all this ass shaking. I don't care if it is your music. That's just disrespectful. So I unfollowed him. So he could have very much so lost supporters that way too. Because
Yeah.
the majority of his followers are women. What women want to see that all day?
Yeah. And more mature women. They're not even younger women. They're more mature. They're kind of older. And he actually got mad about that and said, "I need me some younger supporters. I don't need the old supporters. I want younger supporters."
But the young people don't even know who he is for real, for real.
They don't. So
Wasn't
Penny
that
said,
the lady over there, the one, y'all don't rock with each other no more? Wasn't she the one that was asking her people who he was and they had no idea who he was?
"Yep, yep, 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 yep." She said, "I asked my people who he was, and they ain't have no idea. They were like, who is he? What he seen? What he do? Yeah, unless
And
she was
nobody
honest."
knew. I
Yeah.
asked my son that night. I'm like, you know him? The only thing he knew him from is the whole "I don't look like Tupac" thing.
Now, I never told y'all this, but oh my Oh my God. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Lord, Father God. So Mr. J, y'all favorite Mr. J, he said, I actually used to rock with LaTruth. I used to follow him. He was the real deal. I said, you can't never say that shit out loud. You can't never, ever say that shit out loud. I said, what you used to rock with him for? No, no, no. He was popular on social media, and this, that, and the other, whatever, whatever. I mean, I used to follow him. I used to follow him in Briana or whatever, and I thought he was a pretty good dude. I said, shh, you can't never say that shit ever. Don't ever come around me saying no shit like you used to rock with LaTruth. How the hell you rock with a lame-o? And I never, ever even wanted nobody to know.
See, but that's the thing though. That's before you knew. That's, you know what I'm saying? Once you know, you can't unsee some shit. Cause I didn't know he was a lame either
Yes, he
until
talking
I
about.
knew.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So Penny says, Amora, can we hear about how Brianna's attorney tore Robert out the frame? You had said that a few weeks ago, but the court documents weren't ready. I mean, we will only be able to find that out, like, in transcripts and stuff like that. But I heard that, he, well, I just assume I just assumed that, some things went on or whatever, and she read him his rights. Okay. I just assume that. All right. Okay. So I wasn't there though. I wasn't there. Thank you, C Page. Oh my goodness. She threw some red. She said he is the weakest link. Pay up, ninja. He tried it. Exactly. He tried it. He wanted the sympathy so bad. You hear me? He wanted the sympathy so bad. She said, I followed her and the kids. Did you? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Did y'all used to follow the couple? Let me know. Did y'all follow the couple? So Monique said, I unfollowed him too. She was never on her lives and he would pop in. Oh, she was on her lives and he would pop in. She would be in the middle of spreading motivation. And here he comes telling people to follow him. And you know what? I heard somebody said to me that um Justin grew his page by telling Cora, share me, tell people to follow me, tell me to people to follow me. And
Mm,
the very page that he grew off of telling people to follow him, he used it to bash her. Make that make sense.
mm.
The very page that he grew off of her, he tell people, hey, or he go and say she's a bad mom, she's a horrible mother, she's a neglectful mother, abusive mother, and all type of
Mm,
other bullshit.
mm, mm.
Off the very page that she helped him create.
But you know
That's
what? Like with him with Justin and what's the man? The truth. LaTruth gives corny goofball, like sit your goof ass down. That's what he gives. Justin gives like CNN. Like he really gives like he gives like he would go there
Murder,
vibes.
like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think that Robert don't give. I want. Well, Robert don't give. I will unalive Brianna. He
And I
doesn't
know
give.
that can be, like scary to say because he could very much so have it in him, and you just be like, oh no, I never thought that he would, but he just gives goofy. He
He
gives
does give goofy
corny.
warning. He gives small town country boy, uneducated, clout
Never really
chasing.
had friends in real life, because I
Yeah,
mean, when he hang out with the guys, like, you know what I'm saying, he just seems like, oh, social media was his oyster, his way to the world. Now he has friends, and he gives
yeah,
corny ass. The
yeah. He
other
does
dude
give corny.
gives like psycho.
Yeah, the let me tell you, Justin gives me this. Let me just put it up right quick. This is let me see. What's that guy name? Hold on.
It's just, y'all, I'm not saying like, because I know anybody can, go there, but he just gives corny. The other dude he scared me.
Justin give me this guy right here. Let me put up his photo right quick. I know y'all know who this is. If you don't, I can explain it, but we ain't gonna get too far into it. But this is what Justin give me this. LaTruth give, like I say, corny, small town, small mind, but still want to feel important because always telling me I can't. Hold on, let me just take a screenshot of it. LaTruth give cloud chaser.
Yeah, he just gives want to be relevant, want to be in the public eye, want to just, I just hope he ain't like, oh, I want to be, how people go from wanting to be famous to infamous. What the, who the, what? Why he look like a Lego?
This dude is, his name is, what is his damn name? Michael McKee. This
What
joker
he
drove from
do?
Illinois to Ohio and KI'd his ex-wife and her new husband
Oh, I knew he
after
looked
9
familiar.
years of a divorce. They've
Yes,
been
wasn't
married
it?
for 9 years.
Yeah, wasn't it was the courts had sent, he had got something from the courts or whatever, and that's how he
Oh,
had got her
exodus.
address.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew he looked familiar, old squarehead ass. I knew it.
Yes, so that Justin gives me him all day, every day. I believe that because Justin cannot move on, I believe that's something that may happen down the line later. I mean, I hope not, and I'm not wishing this on Cora, but Justin gives me him. But
I hope
Robert
she
don't give me killer
I
vibe.
hope I hope Cora stay ready so she ain't gotta
Yeah,
get
she
ready.
gotta stay ready. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but unfortunately, yes, Justin gives me this, but Robert gives me he wants Brianna to fail to the point of if Robert could have gotten Brianna locked up for that electronic dissemination of that photo for 5 years, oh, he would have wanted five, and then he would have went on her. What's it when you get ready to get out? It's called something hearing, parole hearing. I believe he would have went
Hmm.
to her parole hearing and cried and act like that made, distraughted him,
Yeah.
and he would have asked for 5 more years.
Yeah.
If I believe that Robert would want Brianna in prison forever, but not so much unalived, unless hey, if somebody else did it, that's fine. But with Justin, yes, I believe he gives me the I
Yeah,
want
he
her
scared me.
I
Yeah.
want her TEAD because her being alive, it hurts my feelings. I
Yeah.
can't stand to see her smile, happy, laugh. But as far as Brianna, I believe that Robert wants her to fail. Just so because Robert, in my opinion, I do believe that Robert feels like he created her, like as if like he took
Hmm.
the dirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, breathe life into her. Yeah.
Yeah, he took the dirt and he
Mm,
molded her. I do believe that Robert feels that he created her. And let's go a little further. Robert gives me, because he had seasoned a woman that was already kind of established, had her own retirement in, and this, that, and the other. She threatened him as a man. So I believe that's why he could never really be with a season like that. And that's why he's with a mirror, because he
mm-hmm.
needs to feel that he aided in your success.
Mm-hmm.
He's the
Season
reason
was
behind
already she was already established. He used her in the sense of having a woman around, having his supporters. Oh, she's better than, oh, she's the new woman. He used her for that purpose, but she was too
Mhm.
established for him. He wants somebody to need him. He want exactly what he got. A young
Yeah,
bum. Sierra,
yeah,
young bum. Brianna was too established, but she was young. But she wasn't established to where she is now. That's why he feel like he did that. He gives himself
yeah,
credit for that. But you can't never be mad at the student for outshining the teacher. She took
yeah.
what she learned and she building her own empire with it. And he's mad about that.
And I also believe that he feels that when he if he comes to you and you don't really have shit, if you ever get shit, you are
Mm-hmm.
forever indebted to him. Like, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
the young girl that he's with now, if she ever talked about leaving or she didn't no longer want to be with him, he would throw that in her face.
Oh
I
yeah.
housed you and your daughter off the street.
Yep.
How
Yep.
can you how can you do this to me? Is this how you gonna is this how you gonna repay me? Oh my
Yep.
God. Ooh, child.
Cause he over there putting her to work too. He over there putting. I mean, the baby gonna have a Facebook page before it's all said and done. He over there putting her to work, and I promise you, he probably connected to every page over there, even Desharia's.
And the money coming in to him, and he probably say, here's 500, here's 500, here's so
Yeah,
he
he
over there acting
rationing
a
it
fool.
out and making sure he get his cut off top. That man ain't slick. That man, everybody gonna be over there paying child support. At this point, they all Brianna employees.
And not to really bring his brother into it, but I believe that his brother does the same thing. I believe that his brother get those checks from all those kids and the wives or whatever, and it comes to him. He pays the bill with it, and he give them a little something something each month.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He over there giving out allowance to grown folks.
Yep. So what do you think? Should the supporters of his pitch together and pay this $10,412 of arrearage and put him in a 5-bedroom house? What say you?
Man, God, Lord have mercy. That man needs to go to work. Everybody in that house need to get a job. Don't nobody should like the and in real life for real. His supporters hurt him more than they help him for real. So they just need to be quiet for real.
They say we
Cause they
hurt
not
Brianna.
support. They not who hurting Bria? Where's she hurting at?
I don't know,
Where's
because
she
it looked
hurt?
like she's doing good to me.
She
I
doing
mean,
she's all right. He over there hurting. He wanted to keep up with her when they first split up. Cause remember when he went and got the car right behind her from the same dang
yeah,
on dealership when he was doing everything she was doing, but nobody wanted to pay that attention. Nobody was calling that out. That nigga was over there living beyond his means, and he robbing Peter to pay Paul.
yeah,
They don't I don't think his supporters owe it to him. They wouldn't do it no damn way. They wouldn't do it no way. You might have a few people dropping a little coin, you know what I'm saying, to help him out. But has any of his GoFundMe's ever made it to the point of I reached my goal? Can he play his
yeah.
Goldman song? Fuck no. Not at
Now
all.
I'm gonna play it. Hold on one second. Let me play this right quick. Hold on.
Man, shouldn't nobody get that man nothing. That man need to go to work. Cause the more people get him money, he just like Sierra. He ain't no different. They are just over there begging. Every time it's a difference from helping somebody and enabling somebody. It's one thing to help him, but every time somebody helps him, it's another thing. I need this now. I need that now. Just like I said, when Sierra get her money for the room tonight, she gonna be right back begging tomorrow. You cannot continue to support a person financially, a grown, able-bodied ass man. You can't be sitting here talking about because I had stomach cancer, X, Y, and Z. It's people with cancer. When I go get my iron infusions, it's people in that hematologist office that just got off work sitting in there getting cancer treatments.
Amen. That
So
is
I ain't
so
trying to
true.
hear none of that.
Yeah, that's so true. That's absolutely true.
It's
That's
people going in
absolutely
them places on their lunch break getting treatments, and them treatments last for hours. It's people taking half days of work to go in there, and they still go back to work the next day. That's an able-bodied man.
yeah, absolutely. Now I got a question. I have a question. Hold on, let me see. I wonder, does this hold on? I guess this wouldn't have anything to do with it. Let me see how I want to frame this. Give me a second. Uh because I'm wondering okay, the custody thing and everything. You know how Robert goes up under John L's post, his sympathy post, when he's like, oh, I miss my kids so much. And
Lord.
Robert goes up under there and say, man, I feel you. I know exactly what you're going through and this, that, and the other. Would that be a violation, or would that just be so far left? That don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Mm, I don't know. For me, it's whatever the judge say. If she feel like it's a violation, but see, she be too nice though, cause she just let them niggas slide and they over there skating and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
I
the
mean, I
judge
just
will ultimately have to decide that. And if the judge have to make a decision, that means she has to complain about something, right?
right. I mean, yeah,
But
she would
I
have to.
think she's just over all of that shit. She just wanna whatever the judge say, whatever the court say, let's do this and be done with this goofy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Robert he just does crazy shit. I mean, as a 45-year-old man, I'm just wondering, like, let me show y'all this right here. Robert has two daughters and a granddaughter. But he does content like this for his supporters to follow him, share, like, comment, engage, and all this shit. Just tell me, like, what would make a man post something like this? I'm not even gonna play the volume. I'm just gonna let you see it. Here, let me just. How do I hit mute? But what is that? What's
Now
the purpose?
what if Desharia said, oh, okay, I want to do that kind of content. How would he feel about that?
Yeah, like, why would a 45-year-old father, grandfather, great great grandfather, like, why? What's the
Because
purpose?
he's a pervert.
I
He's a
don't get
pervert.
it.
That's so gross. Ugh, I wouldn't even want no
I
man.
really don't get it.
Mm-mm,
But then he
mm-mm.
does it and then say, y'all don't like, y'all, it's supposed to be comedy. Y'all supposed to laugh. Dude, if this is all he has to offer, is he going to last 6 years in having to pay child support without having to go get a job?
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't
He's
get it.
supposed to retire off that type of content. Cause
I
that type of stuff
don't know.
is, as a supporter, I can openly say that I supported him at one point. But that's the kind of content that made me not support.
But his supporters are so fixated on anything that Brianna does, but they sit back and allow him to do this, and then they say things like, "Oh, he's just so funny. He's just a comedian. He's just doing things. It's just he just know how to get people's attention. That's
That's
all."
cause they corny too. All their ass is corny.
Yeah, I find it weird that they fixate on the things that Brianna do or her supporters, and while ignoring the corny, crazy shit that he does.
Mm,
Like,
Yeah.
literally. But nevertheless, I mean, he probably just glad he's being mentioned right now, because he's
Yeah.
the type of person that,
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad, he just like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm in the blogs, I'm in the blogs,
Yeah.
I'm in the blogs.
Yep.
He don't care.
That is just absolutely disgusting. I don't even understand. Ain't no way. I promise you, ain't no way I can, with a sound mind, lay up with my husband when he posting shit like that. Nope.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Well, I mean, what do you think he gonna be next? Tap dancing again? Batman,
You
Superman?
know what he gonna do? I honestly feel like he just gonna continue low key trying to throw subs because of now. This is what's happening. It's like he's gonna low key do goofy shit. He think he bigger than the program or more. That man think he's bigger than the program. And now that the drama is just like it's another layer to the drama, he gonna try to feed off of it.
So you think he's going to push our old child support, our old child support, our
Uh
old
huh.
child support?
Yep. Or he'll
But
share other
but
people's
owing ten
content
thousand
about
dollars
it.
in arrears is not a flex.
It's
That's actually an
definitely not a
embarrassment.
flex. It's absolutely
I
not a
wanna
flex.
hold on. I wanna ask
Especially when
ChatGPT
you
something.
pride yourself on real father game. That don't even go together. Mm-mm. What kind of content y'all think he gonna do? Y'all think he still gonna feed off the drama? Cause I definitely think he gonna try to continue to feed off the drama. Cause that's what he do. How you real father gang? You over 10 stacks in child support, and you gotta pay that on top of child support until that baby is of age. Just slow. It was cheaper to keep her.
All right. I asked about owing $10,000. Is it a flex? It ain't no flex. Ain't nothing flexy about this shit. But let's listen to what my boyfriend got to say. Hold on.
Yes. Here's the clean breakdown. Owing $10,000 plus in child support arrears is not a flex because arrears means the support was not paid when it was supposed to be paid.
You better say
It is not just a random bill. It is money the court says was owed for the child's care. In this order, the court specifically found that as of April 1st, 2026, the father owed $10,412 in arrears and ordered him to pay an extra $150 per month toward that balance beginning July 1st, 2026, until it is paid in full. Online saying, "Real father gang, I show up, I am involved, I am doing everything I can," that message starts to clash with the paperwork. Because showing up is not just taking pictures. Showing up is not just posting hashtags. Showing up is not just saying, "I love my child." Showing up also includes helping carry the financial responsibility consistently. A father can be present emotionally and still be behind financially. That part is possible. But when you are over $10,000 behind, you cannot turn around and make it sound like child support enforcement is the problem without addressing the fact that the child support went unpaid. That is where the contradiction comes in. The Post says fathers need a fair opportunity to keep building with their kids. But the order shows there was already a financial responsibility in place and it was not fully met. So the question becomes, build what if the support foundation is already cracked? Being a real father includes love, time, guidance, protection, memories, and presence. But it also includes making sure the child has what they need: food, clothes, school needs, medical costs, childcare, housing stability, and everyday care. Do not run on hashtags. So the issue is not that a father cannot speak about injustice. The issue is that he is using fatherhood language to soften a child support arrears issue. A smooth way to say it on live, open quote, owing over $10,000 in child support is not a flex. That is not a badge of honor. That is not real father gang. That is a court recognized arrears balance. So when you get online talking about showing up, being involved, and fighting for more time, the paperwork is going to ask the question your caption avoided. If you are showing up so hard, why is the support over $10,000 behind? Close quote. And the sharper version, open quote, you cannot hashtag your way out of arrears. You cannot put on an orange jumpsuit photo shoot, talk about fathers being locked up, and skip over the fact that the court says you owe $10,412. Real father gang is not just who poses for the picture, it is who consistently provides when nobody is clapping, nobody is watching, and no camera is rolling. Close quote. Bottom line, the arrears make the message look performative. He is trying to brand himself as a present, active, involved father, but the court order shows a major unpaid support balance. That does not mean he does not love his child, but it does weaken the image he is trying to sell.
Mm. What say you?
I
It
say
weakens.
anybody that rolls with the real father gang narrative is just as slow as he is. He know that he has support. He done called them goofy slow before. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He
Mm-hmm.
knows anybody that still believes that is just as slow as he is. Because at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, there is absolutely no way that you can put real father gang and $10,000 plus behind on child support in the same damn sentence.
In the
There's
same
absolutely no
sentence.
way. No way.
None. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
That's that public success and private failure. That's what that is.
Now, I haven't seen this, but somebody told me, let me see. Somebody told me that one of the supporters was saying, basically trying to blame Briana for being the reason he's behind, saying she created this for him, like took his page and prevented him from being able to make the money. Money is not everything. He's showing up for his kid. So basically, they're basically trying to shame her for pursuing this money or, having his arrearage, be in this document or whatever. They're literally trying to blame her for it.
So my thing is, so they were a couple, right? So they was, let's just say they was bringing in couple money, couple
Right.
goals, black love, yada yada yada. When that stopped, everybody hated her and overly loves him, right? She went off. She dropped the name. She did her own thing. She disconnected herself, disassociated herself from any platform or whatever that they had together that was bringing in money. Why is she still doing better than him? Because her supporters, like I say, social media is about your supporters and your engagement. Her supporters went to support her. So if anybody is to blame, it's his supporters because they are not supporting him. They too focused on her. She's still doing her thing. She's still doing her thing. They literally trashed this lady. They harassed this lady. They bullied this lady. She did everything that she had to do to disassociate, and she's still thriving. She's probably actually doing better.
Mm-hmm.
How is this any of her fault?
Right.
Mm-mm.
Hold
Nope.
on. Let's see.
And then again, he was claiming that the pages somebody had posted the video from back in the day when he was talking about how Facebook, they took my page and I done put thousands into this and they took my page. He was talking about that when they were still together. So knock it off. It's just like all of a sudden when everybody want to have a narrative about it, it's what it is. They run with the narrative. But when the actual documents, when it's in black and white, now all of a sudden y'all dyslexic and y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know how to read. Y'all illiterate.
Right. I want to put this in here. This is something. Hold on. Hmm.
Sure. Momo says she gotta share that she said that. Momo says she gotta share the couch. Mm, that's crazy. I saw an old video that he said Facebook took woman built it up so bad. Girl, Glenn, that man just be talking because he got a tongue. And even then, y'all, he was using other people content. Y'all know how he be saying he built like DC Young Fly and all of these people that don't even know his ass. He was using other people content then. He didn't build them up. He thought they was funny and he stole they damn content, which was bringing traction to his page. He ain't never been emotion. He always used other people's stuff. So while he's sitting here trying to act like he done built up so many people and so many people should support him because of that, nigga, you was stealing their content. He was stealing. Mm. The same way when I posted his big waterhead ass picture and he struck my page. He struck my page, y'all. He tried to give my page to. It's the same thing. So just like I posted his picture and he did that to me, he was posting other people content and it got done to him. Whoop de fucking do. Slow ass. And if he ain't careful, this one gonna be gone too.
So let me show you how people focus. This is too funny to me. Okay, I want to ask y'all a question. What do you think the biggest takeaway of this whole order is? Y'all tell me in the comments of this whole order that we see now. What if you read this thing from top to bottom, front to end or whatever, beginning to end, what is the biggest takeaway for you guys? Tell me, Camille, what you think, and then I
I
want people.
think he's a deadbeat dad.
What's your biggest takeaway though? That's actually in the order. What's the biggest takeaway of the order?
That he owed a back pay of $10,000 plus dollars.
Okay, what do y'all say in the comments? What is y'all big takeaway in this order? The biggest takeaway. What is the biggest takeaway?
It gotta be good. It
This is
gotta be
crazy.
good.
I want to know the biggest takeaway. What is the biggest takeaway? What are people saying?
I just think he ain't been paying child support.
Somebody say you still want Bree. Somebody said money, Briana. No, that's in the document of all the things that was addressed. What's the biggest takeaway?
About this child support situation, correct?
Yeah, on this order right here.
Hmm.
So I see several answers. I see some people saying he can't post Bree, he can't share the post, he's a deadbeat, he is in arrears and will pay Bree until she's 70 years old.
I'm with Glenn. That's how I feel. I think that's my biggest takeaway. He's a deadbeat. He owes that much money. That's crazy.
So let me show you something. And this is how you could definitely tell, in my opinion, we all interpret things differently, right? We all have our different interpretations. We're saying the biggest takeaway is, for me anyway, that he owes $10,412 in arrears, right?
Mhm.
Look how his supporters look at this. They look at this as a win, right? This is the win. That the attorney fees was denied.
Shut the.
I thought I won in court. Full court documents revealed.
Oh my
Denied.
God.
Request for attorney fees is denied. That's their biggest takeaway, y'all.
Court. Okay. Court fees that she already paid. How is
Right.
that? How is that an L? They're already paid. So whether he was gonna be responsible for it or not, they're already paid. Y'all worried about that when this man owes his daughter, not Briana, but his daughter, almost
Yes.
$11,000. Fuck is wrong with these slow people? Yo, like they bugging. Like that's crazy.
They really think I thought I won in court. They think the $10,400. I'm sorry. They think the attorney fees of 9K or something like that
Who
is
gives a shit about attorney fees?
right. They ain't even their focus is not even. They didn't even highlight that he owes $10,400. That should have been somewhere in red, right?
That's
I thought I won in
crazy.
court. Did she not win? She did win, and the reason
That,
why she won is because he wanted to have her held in contempt. She was not held in contempt.
Amora, Amora, this
What's up?
lady, this this shit crazy. Um, he owed. He was ordered to pay a certain amount of child support. Yes, it was reduced, and he
Yeah,
still can't pay it. He he's still struggling to pay the reduced amount, and he
exactly.
is in a rearage almost 11 stacks. And y'all think the takeaway is her not getting attorney fees that are already paid?
Yes,
Stop playing
slow,
with me. Stop
slow.
playing with me.
I'm talking about slow.
That I'm talking crock pot slow. That's the stupidest shit I've heard.
Yes,
Mm,
crock pot
mm,
slow.
mm,
Seriously,
mm, mm,
thought I won
mm,
in
mm,
court.
mm. You gotta be kidding me. That's really a headline. I thought I wanted. What?
I'll be right back, Camille. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Y'all, that's wild. That's crazy. I mean, I knew they was a little off, but this is like absolutely positively slow. That's the takeaway. Okay, attorney fees that's already paid. That is crazy. And he's still in arrearage and got to pay child support. Current. He got to stay current and pay his past due. And why they making content like that? Y'all think they gonna help him? Y'all think they gonna help him? They really using Buddy ass too. They don't care. They just want to use his name so they can. Oh, he say he the motion. He the motion for his supporters for real because they don't really support him. They really just using his name to make headlines against her so they can get paid. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. He trying to he hurting his daughter. You think cause you see her however many hours out the damn year, you think that's being a father? You think that's real father game? No. I'm so glad I grew up in the two-parent household. I ain't have to worry about my daddy and no goofy shit like that. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing as hell. Oh, they support Janelle now. Oh, they using each other for real. They want to be butt buddies and whatnot. They using each other. Mm-mm-mm. That don't make no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. It's actually sad. It's really sad for real.
What's that? I had to step out for a moment.
The
What's that?
fact that like you not paying child support and that's affecting your daughter. Think about the
Mhm.
whole scenario, Mora. You done moved four additional bodies into your home. However
Right,
they eating, I mean that's more. The light bill is going to be more. The water bill is going to be more. There's a lot going into that. That could be going to your child. You think you hurting the mama, but you hurting Momo.
right,
They're
right.
hurting Momo. If I was Briana, she would go with the clothes on her back, and that is it. And he will figure it the hell out.
I also think this. I think a lot of people are upset that she even enforced this, if you will, or allowed the courts to enforce it when they're trying to say her first baby daddy don't have orders or her third baby daddy so
How they
far
know
don't.
what they paying though? How they know how they supporting her? On
That's what
top
I'm
of that,
saying.
don't one of the boys stay with him?
Yeah, right now, but that's what they're saying. They're looking at it like, oh, she didn't go this hard for the first baby daddy, so why is she going hard
Cause she
for?
can. How about that? How about that? Cause she can. And what they gonna do about it? Nothing. He's still gonna pay it. He's still gonna be in the rearage. He's still gonna it's gonna be consequences if he gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Cheryl said in the comments, who posted this? Baby, I would never give nobody no clout like that over here, honey. Whoever posted it, somebody
Some slow folk. Clearly,
somebody
some
slow
slow
on
folk.
Facebook. Somebody slow on Facebook posted it, child. Somebody
Cause
slow.
that's slow as hell. But I promise you, more. That's why I was just telling the chat. They literally just be using that man just to post about his situation to get to gas they self up. They ain't any money that they make from that. If they was really supporters, they be going ahead and dropping some money in that GoFundMe or something. But they just putting money in their pocket. They greasing their own palms with using his name. So when he say he the motion and he the clout, he talking to their ass. Cause Brianna don't need his name for nothing. She dropped that motherfucker and she still doing good.
And they were so adamant about get rid of his last name, get rid of his last name. She's like, nigga, bye here. Take it.
Right.
She threw it in the
Right.
platform, and it still didn't help him.
And that's so slow. I promise. I sometimes I wonder, do they just be posting stuff to post it, or are they really this slow?
Some of them really slow. Some
I
of them
can
is
believe that.
you know what I'm saying? They seriously Sierra slow.
Oh yeah,
And
that's real slow.
that's real slow.
That's slow,
So
slow.
I wonder is he gonna go back and uncover all the posts that he have of him and Brianna that he uncovered. I wonder is he going to go back and now hide them again? What you think?
He gonna leave. I'm telling you, that man think he above the law. He probably find more stuff to post and uncover, and then he be low key slick, trying to be slick, trying to use that page he got for his daughter to post stuff. Like he ain't slick. He ain't slick. And I promise that man got 50 monetized pages, but he still gonna use his slow. He gonna That's what he gonna do. He gonna talk about content, about going to jail, how the system is messed up against black fathers. He gonna start doing commentary on black men who in certain situations. He gonna start doing that just so his little slow ass followers. But I ain't never count nobody pockets. If they want to drop money on that man, drop money on that man. Help him pay it. It benefits the daughter anyway.
Right. Yeah, seriously. And I don't think that she would mind that at all. You know what I'm saying?
Not at
Hell,
all.
go give him the GoFundMe. Go on and
Mm-hmm.
do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Critter talking about Bree bought her girls twin beds, but Robert got her sharing the couch. What's wrong with twin beds for young girls? What's wrong with that? But then I gotta remember who the hell said that. She don't even know need to she don't know how to keep her damn hair out the gravy.
You know, I'm about to be a little petty. Oh Lord, I'm about to be petty, y'all. I'm about to be a petty ready. Oh, am I gonna do this? You know, I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on focus. I'm.
That get that I wanna know.
Oh, I can't be petty sometimes, y'all. You don't mean nothing by this or whatever. But let's just put this up right quick. So let's take this down. And so listen, this is a photo that he regenerated, and this is what he said he looked like in high school.
Girl. Okay.
But wait a minute, there is a picture that's similar, and I just want y'all to I just want y'all to tell me, do y'all see a difference? I do, but I just want to know, do y'all see a difference? Okay, this is what he's saying he looked like. This is the colored photo, and this is the real.
Lord have mercy.
That's the real photo right there. And
Go
then
back to the mhm.
you see a slight difference. I see this look like a typical normal boy. This look like one of the Dusties. I'm sorry, y'all, but
Lord.
like this
It's
what he
just like
really
what's with all of the altering and how he lives in this AI universe. I saw somebody share that Jonelle was getting his hair done, like a little wig or something. Like, what are they like? What are they doing?
I
All
don't
these
know.
AI videos, it's like y'all not happy with y'all real lives or something.
But I actually feel sorry for him. He looks so depressed. This is a high school photo, man. He looks so depressed. What happened to smiling? Like, oh my God.
Mm.
I feel so sorry for
You know
him.
what? And I did. I used to feel sorry when he first started telling the story. When I first heard the story about his mom and his sister, how they died. Like, did they die close together with the whole cancer
Yeah, I think
situation?
it was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to feel sorry for him when he would tell, but now you just it's I can't stand. I told you, as somebody that lost my, I held my brother hand while he died of cancer, so it's like seeing you're using and manipulating something that people die from for your
Right,
benefit. That's hurtful. It's
right.
like, nah, that's not what's up. That's not cool at all. It's
He just
people
looking
out
for
here
the
fighting that battle every day. It's people out here living without parents that still move, that's hurting, and you out here using it. I don't like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And he did it throughout the whole
Yeah,
uh divorce thing and brought more light to it. Like he really, and do
yeah,
you see how he used to always, my mama died, my mama died, my mama died, my mama
yeah,
died. And
yeah.
he did chill out on that somewhat, but he, baby, when he was going through and making that money, baby, he made money. He made that money off of the
That's
sympathy part,
crazy. I
boy.
mean, my dad, I lost my dad. It hasn't even been 2 years, and I would never do that.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
really,
cool.
yeah, he really sucked that one up. He sucked that up big time. He sucked that up. He milked that. He
And he
milked that.
knows why he did it. It was for financial gain, and that's
Yeah.
wild to me. That's
Yeah.
sad.
Oh yeah, he milked the hell out of that. Oh, he milked it. He milked the hell out of that.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
sad. And I promise you, I used to feel sorry for him when I first heard it. I'm like, damn. You know how like sometimes you hear people talk about their life story, and you like, damn, they had like a rough life. Like, dang, that gotta be hard. But then you still talking about, it's like anytime something happens, when he's held accountable for something, that's when I notice like he gassed it up again. Or like
Yeah.
when he got his daughter and he wanted to do the whole GoFundMe, you changed all of what you had up there before and rearranged it to fit the cancer narrative. To you're doing the best you can as a parent because you didn't have a mother and all that. Like, don't do that. Cause Kevin and Toya lost the mama too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't ever recall them just doing that.
Right. Yeah.
That's weak as
So
hell.
yeah, well, this is the final order. So I don't know if they are still screaming the "oh, this is not it." She's still gonna be held accountable for this and that. This is it, y'all. This is it. This is the final order.
They gonna
So
make it more. They gonna make it more. They gonna just spin narrative after narrative after narrative, and ain't gonna grease his palm a little bit.
you think so? You think they will still, even after this,
Yes,
still claim
ma'am.
that there's more?
Absolutely.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Like, woo, child. Oh my goodness. That's crazy if they
Yep.
do. It's absolutely crazy if they do. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be crazy if they do. She said the fact that he never go back to follow up, checkup, or appointments. I will say in his defense, and let me ask you this, Camille, as a content creator, do you think that a content creator or influencer should film themselves going to the doctor, the dentist, or anything like that? Do you think they
Um.
should?
Sometimes I understand. Like sometimes content creators do, but like every time, like I just think it's a little odd that you never see that. When he was going through the cancer thing, the camera was all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But it's just like now, like the way that he is, who we talking about, child,
Uh-huh.
please. He'll be wanting to go in there so we can hear the doctor say, "Oh, you're still free of cancer." You know what I'm saying? Like he would want to. I think he would want to document those moments just because of who we're talking to. You don't necessarily, as a content creator. Some content like myself, I don't post every single thing. You know what I'm saying? But look
Uh-huh.
who we talking about.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And the reason why I asked that is because I even hear them say, like, okay, so a couple of you guys are saying he never go to the doctor. I never see him go to the doctor. Well, they say, the Briana haters say things like she never shop for her older kids. And I'm just wondering, like, should everything that she do be online? I mean, I wonder if I became a straight influencer, would they say, oh, I never see Amora take a dump. I never see Amora, wash her hands. Like,
But you
do
know what? Brianna gradually, she gradually pulled back. Cause she used to post way more than she did. So for her to even be at a minimal right now and still doing better than him, that says a lot. I think because of remember when, cause I remember her posting and going shopping with her kids, but then they start calling her kids dirty and nappy headed and wrinkled. And the first day of school, they shouldn't look like this and that. So she pulled back. So fuck no, you don't
Right.
get that part of my life. Like, why am I gonna continue to do that and y'all bashing my kids? My kids are old enough to have access to the internet and see these things. So I noticed that she was dialing it back.
Right.
And she
And I
used to post certain things.
Yeah. And I actually think that she shouldn't. I think she should start back posting and going live and doing her videos more often. Girl, get your bag. All this
I'm
shit is over
telling
now.
you. I'm
Get your
trying
bag.
to
Run
tell
that
you.
mother effer up. You got the
Mm-hmm.
she definitely has what it takes. Run that shit all the way up.
Mm-hmm. I would. I would.
Yeah.
They
I
mad,
wouldn't
make
worry
them
about what
madder.
you say, girl. Get your money.
Mm-hmm. And they gonna be watching and putting more money in her pocket.
Yeah. Girl, Bree
Yep,
need to turn up the volume. Who believe Bree needs to turn up the volume
I
and get
do.
her bag? She knows how to get it, you know?
Man, if she don't, I have all kind of content going on. I'll be decorating my house. I'll be doing content with my kids. But just like I say, remember when she was posting cooking videos, they was talking about that girl. They gonna talk good or bad. They if it's good,
No
they
matter
gonna
what.
make it bad. So just do you.
No matter what. I
Yep.
mean, no matter what there is a lot of big influencers, her, Cora, and a few others. No matter what she come on live and do, people gonna watch. She
Yep.
can come on live and wash dishes. Here they go. She can come on live and tie her shoe. Here they go.
Mm-hmm.
So because you already have the audience, see, a lot of people try to gain the audience, i.e., me, right? And I don't know how much
Mm-hmm.
the audience are, but a lot of us try to gain the audience. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have the audience, why
Take
not come
advantage. Just give them a show.
Girl, I will come
Yep.
live and put lotion on if I had to. Like, come on. If you already know you're gonna have thousands of people eyes glued into you,
Mhm.
come live.
Yep, you got your supporters and your non-supporters because they still supporting at the end of the day. They
You
like
remember
I
when
say, they support her more than they support him.
exactly? You remember Bree did an experiment. She said, "I got something to tell you. I'm gonna reveal all. I'm gonna tell it all. I'm gonna finally
And
tell it all."
me, all them people was on that live.
She had like 8,000 people on her live, like in a
Hmm.
short period of time. Like it was what 10 minutes or something like that. I mean, I know it was
Yep,
a period of time. She had like 8,000 people to
I
hit her.
remember.
And she was like, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word until I get more people. I need more people in the building. She
They
did that, and then
flocked.
yes, and then she was like, I just wanted to do an experiment to show that
Yep.
y'all love drama or something like that. And then,
Aha, they corny asses.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they
She said,
sure
oh yeah,
went flocking.
B said when she had that boots on the ground, LOL, Deshaun saw he gonna be up there. Oh yeah, and I do like the fact that she is she's moving on or whatever, and she's doing things in Carolina. I do love that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because in Atlanta, you got to worry about, you had Critter wanting to pull up on her, Critter line ass, wanted to pull up on her, things of that nature. But anyway, she's starting back to do things that she does. Do your thing, So it says, "Welcome home, Bree," hosted by Just Being Briana, Dukes and Boots. You are invited. Celebrate May 23rd, 9 p.m. Exit Lounge. So she's throwing her own welcome back party at the Exit
That's what's
Lounge in
up.
Charlotte. Yes. Good vibes, good music, good people. Come ready to turn up. So that's pretty good. She's
I
doing
could
this
have
in
sworn
Charlotte.
I saw somebody post something that said any good restaurants in North Carolina, like they trying to like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying,
yeah.
insinuate that they
Yeah.
gonna be going enough. Like who does that?
That was Pretty Bree. That's the one that sleeps with John L and suck his dirty dick and stuff like that or whatever every chance she gets. Oh, thank y'all so much. Appreciate the love and the loud noises. I appreciate you more. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. And I think somebody else right here, Yolanda. Thank you so much for making some loud noise. She said this is for your Coca-Cola. They know I love coffee, Coca-Cola over here, girl. You know I'm gonna stay high, child. Stay high, baby. Yes. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. So that was Pretty Bree. I guess that's what she called her name. But yeah, that's the girl that loves sucking and fucking on Johnny or
So
whatever.
what you want? What you want to go to North Carolina for? What's to that?
You know, I think it was for clout, but of course, it gets engagement. It gets people to say stuff or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so it said something in the comments. They said you want to see Brianna, and she said maybe or something like that. But that girl don't. She ain't. She
Cause
just
this
talking.
is they talking about the same girl that wasn't gonna do nothing, wasn't gonna be nothing after this divorce. The same woman, oh, when she moved on to get with a man, this was gonna happen. She got two more kids. Oh, she ain't gonna be this, she ain't gonna be that. Y'all really making all this noise over somebody who ain't shit.
Right, right, right. Yeah, they making all that noise over somebody that who ain't shit. But I like the way Brianna can post a photo. She got 6,000 likes on one photo she posts, right? That means your face card do not decline. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
I mean, I just like the way she's just carrying on.
And another
her
thing,
business.
did
But I
you
think
did
she needs
you
to post like Cora. I think she needs to come on live like at
do
least,
a thing? Do a
yeah.
thing.
Look at the baby.
Did you see when they was talking about
Who watching who?
he's so adorable.
She's, I
That's
guess, to
her
say they
daddy.
pull each other out. Yeah, that's her daddy. He getting older, and they talk about this man like it ain't nobody business. And to John L that want to fight this, John L's a piece of shit. I just thought I could just throw that in there. He's a piece of shit. Any man that want to fight an elderly person is definitely a piece of shit. Just a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a different kind of special too. Um, but did you see when Brianna, I want to say she posted a picture and then dude posted a picture with the tent lady. He posted the picture and he said like natural beauty something something
Who's
because
the tent lady?
she had her hair done like she had a sew in or something or a wig or whatever.
Uh-uh.
So
Who?
Brianna posted a picture where she had got her wig or her sew in.
Oh,
She
yeah.
got her hair done,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and he comes right behind that with a picture, and he's posting it with his lady. Well, she's a natural girl, so he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, natural beauty X, Y, and Z." He was trying to
Uh,
compare the two. Now,
uh,
mind you, both of the women are beautiful, both of them. So
mhm.
my take was, how you talking about natural beauty and you sitting up here with filters and a goddamn wig?
Exactly. He ain't natural his damn self. I
The
see what you
women
saying.
are beautiful. I think.
Yeah.
What the hell is his girlfriend name? I think she's a
A
pretty
mirror.
girl. Amira. I think she's a pretty girl. I think Brianna is a beautiful woman. I think they're both gorgeous girls. But how he pulled them, he got to have some type of charisma or something. Cause I wouldn't look out, child. It's somebody for everybody.
Right. Somebody
Mm-mm.
just sent me something. I mean, don't have nothing to do with this, but hold on.
Might is dope when you get your hair done, you can switch it up. It's by choice, not nature.
Yeah, so yeah, he probably post her. He probably think, one thing I will say about Robert, Robert wanted Brianna to be feel some type of way or intimidated. So that's why the first girl, um
Season.
no, not season, the
No,
other one.
Lydia,
Lydia.
Lida.
Lydia. I think he really wanted, because Lydia was a pretty woman too. She is a pretty
She,
woman.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I think that he wanted to shake Brie a little bit. Like, hey, I can still pull a baddie or whatever. But when she came out and said that she was not interested in him and would never, he's not
I
even her
never even
type.
got the vibe that she was interested in him. It looked like she was just trying to work. Like she was just trying because
Yeah,
she does her own. She from Chicago,
right.
so
But people
she
were
was
trying to put them
already.
together.
Of course they were because of the situation. Now she looked like she was just into her content. Oh, okay, you big out here in Atlanta. Okay, let's work. It seemed
Right,
like she was on work.
yeah.
But
And
because
people
she's a pretty girl, of course he tried to, run that up.
Yeah, he did, and she basically was like, hold on, y'all, hold on, not in your life. He ain't even my type, you know. She basically said he looked lame or whatever. And so I think that when he realized, damn, I can't even play in her face with Lydia. So I think that's
Mm-hmm.
when he went to season like, ooh, she's established, she's older, she cooks, she's this, she's that, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So let me try. And then when that didn't work, because that didn't work or whatever,
Because
then
remember when he tried to use when he would say things about maturity and this and that, like he was trying to throw shade because Bree's younger than him. But
yeah.
then when him and Season didn't work, he tried to use her age against her. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes, he did. He did try to use her age against her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. And then, yeah, that, and not only that, I think with Amira, so Robert is the type of person that that person has to be accepted by social media first. So
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see what social media felt about Amira before he made it official, I guess, right?
Oh
Because
yeah, somebody said don't forget Clover, the violinist.
oh
Beautiful,
yeah, Chloe the violinist, she was
beautiful,
beautiful as hell.
talented. But he was bad for her brand. Her people wasn't gonna let that happen.
Yeah, he was bad for the brand, and he just wasn't attractive enough for her. And not
Mm-hmm.
only that, she wasn't going for it. She wasn't going for it.
Yep.
Now he was definitely interested, and the reason why I say that is because he flew out there twice, and for what? Because he was definitely interested. Oh, if he could have got her on his side, that he would have looked at that as a win. So I think with Amira, social media have to accept you first because they wasn't accepting her first. They was like, oh, she crazy. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with this lady. And she admitted out her own mouth that she's been locked up 7 times. She's been to jail, charged
Well,
with something.
god damn.
Yeah. So he wasn't really too sure about her. And then on the back
Shit.
end, he was telling people, oh, I'm just helping her out for the moment. Like as if he wasn't really into her. He was just helping her out. Like, oh, I'm just helping her out. She ain't nobody, she ain't nobody. I'm just helping her out. Like she's just a woman from the woods that he was just, throwing a monkey wrench to, sharing his bed with. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, I think the reason why he even came out and announced that they was in a relationship, I think that was to slap Season in the face.
Season. Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause that's what Caesar
Absolutely.
wanted, a relationship with him, and he wouldn't titled it. So
Oh
I
yeah.
believe that he titled it, in case you said,
Yeah.
why that fighting AI more shutting up. I believe he titled it as a slap in Season's face.
Absolutely. I
Convince
agree.
me otherwise. Convince me otherwise. He did that shit to is a slap in Season face. And Season went through her little bullshit. She lost weight, this and the other. But I think now she like, nigga, bye. F
And
you.
you
And
know, with Amira, beautiful. Again, I mean, she's a pretty face. But what is the pretty face though? What is the pretty face? I mean, men aren't the only ones that's supposed to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
What do you have to contribute? What do you have to contribute to a relationship of vagina? And every female has one.
Yeah. I think that she looks at herself as a natural healer or whatever. But in my opinion, in today's world, I
Who
think
doing all of that?
she's setting herself up for failure. And the reason being is because she really don't know what type of man she has. She should know, but she really don't. Because at the end of the day, he will make her, he will have her looking like she owes him.
Oh
She
yeah.
owes a
Because he
girl like
saved her. Like you said, he wants to be the savior. He wants to be the hero and the
her.
victim in every situation.
And she's gonna need some therapy toward the end of their relationship. And the thing about it is, I'm sure she listens to me or whatever the case may be. And the more I say things that like I don't think they're gonna work, they're gonna do whatever they can to try to
To
make it
work.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Prove- You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's prove her wrong. But I think deep down he knows what's up. And she does too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
She
I
does
feel like they
too.
both have their agenda for being with each other, just like I feel like him and Janelle got an agenda for their relationship. It's two separate things. It's two separate things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that I honestly I don't think that them being together shows her true self. I just don't think so. I don't
I
think it
think
shows.
I think Amira, I think if she was more established, she could do way better than what the situation she's in.
Yeah.
because
Cause it,
she has this whole Nangio Horengekyo kind of thing happening. You know what I'm saying? She get that whole thing happening. So what his supporters are feeding off of is, oh, she's so peaceful. She hugged trees and shit, and Brianna's just so messy and drama. And it's what no matter who he gets with, they always find something to compare to make it in opposition to Brianna. You know what I'm saying? So they
mm-hmm.
look at her like she's this peaceful fucking butterfly, and just Brianna is the drama. But they're actually the drama because that girl ain't doing shit but trying to live her life.
And the thing about it is, Amira lives there. So she may not come out to the internet and say anything, but Amira sees the bullshit. I guarantee you behind closed doors, Amira
Mm-hmm.
knows what's going on. She see the
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. But right now, like, what the fuck she gonna do? She got a child. She don't have a job. She says she think work is for, that she think
How
women
you
shouldn't
gonna
work.
survive in this world without a job?
I have no idea. She needs to go find her a rich man or something like that if that's what she wants. How you gonna let a broke dusty take you in and you don't want to work? At least she is so beautiful, right? If she really didn't want to work and she wanted to, if she really didn't want to work and she wanted to be taken care of, get with a broke joker is not the ideal
If
situation.
that
Like,
girl, if she worked and did her content, she'd be all right. She'd be all
yeah,
right.
but she don't. I don't think she believes in work.
That's
I don't
wild.
think.
That's crazy as hell. So is that why she was homeless and whatnot?
Yeah, I think that's why. I think she
That's
does not
crazy as
believe in work.
hell.
Yeah, it is pretty much crazy.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah,
That's
no.
that's crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, I know we probably shouldn't focus on that, but I was just wondering, like, where is her family? Why is it's like we always see these people that so-called supposed to be with the brothers. Why we never see they goddamn family?
That's the
Not
thing.
brother,
That's the thing. That's the thing. Because I mean, end of the day, no shit. I ain't know Brianna had brothers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, mm-hmm.
They pull you away from your family. That's just what they do.
Yeah, which I think is kind of sick, actually.
That's sad for real when you
But
think
at the
about
same
it.
time, should you show your family? I guess that's what I be thinking. Like, should you show your family? Like, I in a sense, I don't want to show my family because um, I think that they would. I don't know. You can't really worry about what people would do, but at the same time, you put your family in harm's way in a sense.
Especially when you're dealing with a certain type of situation. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with I'm the type of content creator, like I post my husband, I post my son. I'm real careful with my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My siblings, they got their own thing going on, but it's like when you dealing with a certain type of situation, like if I was more in tune to, like, I talk about this shit from time to time, but if I was like heavily involved in this, I probably wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
If I was her, I probably wouldn't. Like, I do get it because people get to contacting people, calling people jobs, doing the most.
Right.
So yeah, I could see that, but it does seem it gives like, where girl, where your people?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you would think even family gatherings, you would see them, because we've seen several Thanksgivings or things like that, but never we seen their family, like Robert and Kevin's family, but we didn't see anybody
Mm-hmm.
pertaining to the family even show up.
But typically that is how men like that work. They
Mm,
want to become the prominent figure in your life.
mm. That's
Somebody
kind of
said
like,
potato head. She needs some groceries. She over there begging again.
oh, thank you. Y'all bless Camille's Cash App too. Now, Camille, I know you said you don't go live off of
TikTok.
um TikTok. But could you do StreamYard on TikTok?
I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. I
Let me
think you
see
have
this
to go.
StreamYard.
I want to say you have to go live directly from TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. But what I did learn was when I joined your live, it made me
Oh,
live. I had my son to go look, and it had me as live too. So if I join your live, I get hours towards that little live stuff or whatever too.
oh, wait a minute. It says StreamYard definitely has
You should
TikTok.
try it.
Hold on.
That's
I
dope.
don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Other platforms. Oh, it said I need the RTMP server URL. What the fuck? Now, I don't know what none of that means. Oh, my goodness. What the hell? What the
That's
hell? What is the
crazy.
RPTMRLUR stand
Oh,
for?
look, I like the name. It's a proud loud talker. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I saw one that said, I stand with BR, break room or whatever. And to me, I felt like that was a direct shot against me. And the person that it was, that made it even funnier. And I was like, ooh, anyway. Some of these people, a lot of people don't even have no clue, but nevertheless. Okay, so wait a minute. It says use your phone camera to scan the QR code or to go TikTok profile. Wait a minute. So you can't go what the
Let
hell?
me see some. Let me see some. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Because I want to go TikTok from my desktop.
Amora, check your text.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
All
Give
right,
me a
hold on.
second.
To go live.
Somebody told me to check my text, but they said, "Where are you?" What you mean? What you mean? Where my text? I mean, check my text. It just said, "Where are you?"
Uh-uh.
I don't know. I just
Oh,
responded. It should.
it did. It says, yes, you can use StreamYard to go live on TikTok, but TikTok has to give your account live streaming access first. You have that. So let me see. Get access to TikTok Live using mean the blah blah blah.
It
Get
just
to
told me.
your okay. Add TikTok to StreamYard. Oh, you add your TikTok account to your StreamYard. Is there a way that you can do that in StreamYard? It say
So
paste your TikTok stream key and server URL. So you will have to copy and paste your TikTok URL to your StreamYard.
this thing is telling me
Okay,
that
hold
I
on.
don't. Hold
Oh,
on.
what the hell? Oh,
What happened?
okay. So, un momento, por favor.
This thing said I. Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, Amora, hold on one second.
Also, somebody sent me where
Look at your.
Shay.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah.
if this is true or not, but it looked like they trying to say Shay is pregnant.
Now let me see some, cause you know I like to do my homework. So let me go here real quick.
Now
Let me
y'all
see
know
some.
Shay trolling. She said, "Why do you think Amira was homeless? I know I saw her in an apartment." She said it out her own mouth, sweetheart. She said out
Right,
her
and
own
she
mouth.
wasn't she staying with a friend before
Yeah,
him?
she was staying with a friend. She said out her own mouth, baby, that she needed some help. That's why she was you know, um she said she was displaced. That's what she said.
Mm.
She said it out her own mouth, sweetheart. Displaced. It's telling me to get a code from my phone. Hold on.
You got to
Because I
get
want to
your URL.
I
Hold
want
on,
to
let
take
me see some,
conversations. Okay,
cause
it says 608. Okay. 608 661. All right, it's telling me to
oh,
log in to TikTok. It said verification failed. Try it again. God damn, the verification file. Child, stop playing.
hold
Y'all,
on.
I need to get this TikTok thing down pat, baby, because honey. It says confirm TikTok. Okay.
Just quick to say they ain't jealous.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I'm
Okay.
still.
Interesting.
Do you believe
Interesting.
it? I don't
Hell no,
know.
fuck no. Nope. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hold on. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, I think it might just be
Woo, woo. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
it tell me I got an unstable network. What the hell that's supposed to mean? Unstable network.
Hold on.
It says optimize your live streams. Oh, okay. It says performance. Oh, okay. Right here. Microphones allow. Okay, allow. Okay, girl, we in there. Oh shit. Now, this where it said a more camera. It says a more desktop camera. Oh, right here. Okay. We in there tonight. Get in here tonight. There I go right there, y'all. With my little head. With my little head.
Stop it.
It's all good. It's all fandy dandy, baby. All right. I thought on TikTok you can hold on, let me see. It says TikTok live studio would like to access and record your system. What the hell? Why you doing all of that? Why I gotta be all of that? Why I gotta be all so this thing, oh wait a minute, is this you texting me?
Get in here tonight.
Are you serious? Oh my god. This is crazy. People just so slow. Oh my god. This is crazy. Girl, and listen, just like that, boom, we done found it. I'm trying to tell you, if you can't make this shit up. I swear you can't. You can't make this shit up ever. You hear me? Ever, ever.
I'm talking cool.
Damn.
That's
Mm-mm-mm.
wow. That's bad business right there.
It definitely. All right, let me see. It says start live. Okay, hold on.
Oh, you finna do it, yay!
I
I'm
don't know.
telling you,
I
you better
don't
get over
know.
there and you better get over there and make a killing, man.
Manage the layout. Hold on. I don't know if I'm live or not. Let me see.
Somebody go over on TikTok and tell her she live.
Camera. I think I just put it to sleep. Oh, okay. Off camera off. Design your live stream. Add video source and widget. Add video source. You can show your camera view, share screen. I don't even know what that means. Preview your live mobile. Okay. Adjust settings. Use control to manage the audio. Read live chats. Okay. Use tool to build excitement. Okay. When you're ready, go live. Okay. I just went live. Let me see if this thing works.
Ooh.
It says add your topic. Let's go live. Okay. My topic gonna be hold on. All right. So you limit your profile and videos to those age 18 or older. Yeah. Okay. Super fans. Where the go live button? It says your live appears to be on a different topic. Please select the correct topic.
What?
I don't know what that means. I don't know. Okay, hold on. What the hell?
Hmm? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to.
They crunching stuff they go in there.
I don't know what I'm supposed to. I'm just gonna put that. I don't know what this means. Chat and interview. It's still not letting me go live. Go live.
They sure say you should be able to.
I can't though. It's telling me. I don't know what the hell it's telling me. Show at least one camera source. Always telling me that I gotta show. Girl, I may have to play with this. This is crazy. God damn. Like, I would rather go live straight from StreamYard. I'm just gonna have them to walk me through this. I don't like this right here. I don't like this. This is just too goddamn complicated. It shouldn't be like that. All right, y'all. I was gonna go live on TikTok, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you crazy. And you know what? We're gonna talk about that on TikTok tonight. We're gonna talk about just what we just talked about. We're gonna talk about that on TikTok. I just gotta figure out how to go live on TikTok, but we're gonna talk about it on
Yeah.
TikTok. Now my camera is still on and I don't know how to turn it off. Or maybe it's on because I'm on here, maybe. I don't know, child. But anyway,
Does
we're
it
gonna
have you live on TikTok?
shit, I don't even know. Let me see.
Let me look.
I don't think so because when I hit go live, it wouldn't go. We're gonna talk about that on TikTok though. Tick tock, tickety tock. No, I'm not online.
Oh, I don't see you live over there.
But oh, you said you never went live. Has anybody ever went live on their desktop from TikTok? Or you always do by your phone? It still has my camera on, and I'm not sure why, but it's all good. She said, more read my comment. She said, why do people across the street think RH and Ja teaming up is it good for the kids when Ja shouldn't be nowhere near Momo the way he dragged her mom and siblings for Phil? Girl, they think that anybody that link up with Robert, right, against Briana is a good thing. If Desharia linked up with Robert right now against Briana, they'll be hailing Desharia. Go hail Desharia. You're the best daughter ever. Finally, you went against Bree. Oh my God. What's your cash app? Let's pour into you and show you some love. I love
Yeah.
you so much.
As I
You're
said,
the
it ain't
nicest
never it ain't
ever.
never been about supporting them. It's about because remember when Desharia was over there with Bree, Desharia was just this disrespectful, fast,
Yes.
all kind of everything. But now it's
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep my opinion about that situation to myself.
Yeah.
Cause in my eyes, she's still a child. So I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
that to myself.
Right. Yeah. She said, what's your TikTok name? Let's talk about, let's talk about it with more. What's the RTMP? RTMP. How do I get it? It said I could do it from the RTMP. You know I'm asking ChatGPT, child. I be relying on everything. She said, I don't see you live on TikTok. Yeah, I must not be. She said RT is basically the streaming connection to let StreamYard send your live videos. You need two things from TikTok. The server URL. This is the TikTok streaming address. And then you need a stream key, which is the password. How do I get that? Do not show your stream key on screen because anyone with it could stream on your account. Ooh, shit. All right, it said open TikTok on the desktop. All right, I'm gonna do this when I get off with y'all. I'm going live on TikTok, you guys. Let me drop my TikTok. And give me about 30 minutes or so. I got to get this shit set up. Okay. Let me drop my TikTok address. We're gonna talk about what
You gonna
y'all.
recap?
I'm gonna talk about that. So Shay is posting that when she ain't saying she's pregnant. Let's just clear that up. She's not saying she's pregnant, but she posted a pregnancy test. So of course it gives the illusion.
Did she put a caption?
I think she did. Hold on. It says it says, now this ain't fair.
Yeah,
Now
that's
this,
definitely giving that's that's definitely giving out a illusion of something.
yeah, like as if she could be possibly,
That
but
girl, what had happened, Shay?
it could also be, let me just scare him, to think that I'm pregnant just to bother his soul. But I don't know, because didn't they use, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but I mean, I guess you can use protection and still,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, so it still could fail. So I guess, that's not proof. That's not
Is
100%
she
proof.
talking about herself? Is this a family members? What's
Yeah.
happening? Like it's just up in the air.
Yeah.
Or is it really?
Or is it a Simone type shit? You know,
Yeah, it's giving a little. It's a little Simone-ish.
yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I guess time will tell.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna drop my TikTok information. So I don't know. Excuse me. Or it could literally not have anything to do with
At all.
it could be her
But
bra.
you know what's going on, so
Yeah.
you know what the narrative gonna be for sure.
All
But
right.
she ain't
Here,
said nothing one way or the other. It's just a test.
yeah, it's just a test to see where people take it. This is my TikTok, you guys. Y'all need to run over there and subscribe to my channel right
What you
now.
got?
We're gonna have multiple
Whoa.
people come on the panel. Now on TikTok, unfortunately, YouTube don't do this, but on TikTok, you can receive money as well. People can tip you straight from the channel. Okay, I mean you could tip on YouTube too, but if y'all throw gifts on YouTube, I'm the only one to get paid. However, if you throw gifts on TikTok, your panel people get paid as well. So it encourages participation. So if you want to come on, as long as you're respectful, you can come up and voice your opinion. We will recap a little bit of this. Y'all could just, say what you want to say, but we also going to talk about Shay and Jonelle. But we also going to talk a little bit about I even want to go into the Carmelo Anthony a little bit because Camille, are you following that?
Say it again.
Are you following the Carmelo Anthony case?
I followed it. Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a good feeling of self-defense?
I'm trying not to. How am I trying to say this? I don't really have an opinion yet.
Okay.
I don't really have an opinion yet. It's just to me, it could really go one way or the other. When we done saw situations with other people, you know what I'm saying? Go one way. We talking
Uh-huh.
about a young black boy here. So I'm really just not even. I know the way that I feel like it should go, but like you say, it's always facts over feelings. So
Right.
I'm really not. I'm not. I don't have a what I think is gonna happen as of right now.
Well, okay. I'm glad you said that. Oh, thank you so much, Proud Loud Talker. Appreciate that love. I'm glad you said that because I don't have the same feeling that I have toward the Holly case, and I want to explain that when I get over on TikTok because it's two different cases to me, and I'm glad you said that because yes, I know the way I want it to go, but if I'm following
Yeah.
the law, I would
Mm-hmm.
have to say I got a difference of opinion on it. So I want to talk about that on TikTok tonight, and we can resume on YouTube tomorrow or whatever. But I want to definitely try to do TikTok and YouTube um 5 days a week at least, both. Because I'm leaving money on
Okay.
the table, shorty. What you
All
drink? What you
right.
think? Okay, so I'm leaving money on the table. So we're definitely gonna take this over to TikTok, my voice or whatever. So I know a lot everybody don't like TikTok. So if you don't like TikTok, we still will talk on YouTube, but I want to do YouTube and TikTok every day, or at least 5 days a week. She said, I know this is off topic, but did you see the video where supposedly a girl is going viral because her stepdad got his money back for a wedding since she wanted her bio dad to walk her down the aisle?
Mm.
I heard of that. I did hear of that.
I see stuff like that all the time. I saw one same situation, but it was a girl had one more ticket to her graduation, and she wanted her biological dad there, and the stepfather is the one that paid for everything. I don't know if they real or skits.
They may be a skit. And Kevin has said plenty of times, hey Angel. Kevin has said plenty of times his skit's supposed to be real. So it may be a
Yeah,
skit. It
yeah.
may be a skit.
Cause I see it same thing, different scenario.
Yeah. Even the Cheesecake Factory thing was a skit, and I don't think he wanted that to come out, but it did come out. But oh, y'all blessing me. Thank you for those that poured into this live stream. I don't know about I said thank you to all of y'all. That man thinks he's above the law in the court. He don't think fat meat is greasy. Y'all
Yep.
just because the gold met don't mean we stop supporting. Let's go. Oh, I love she came back in gear. She's like, hold up. Thank y'all so very much. I do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all met my goal, girl. They met my goal in 30 minutes. So now I don't know if you want to come over and join the panel on TikTok or whatever, but you can if you want to. I know you got a family and all, but I know I have a late night crew that don't sleep like me. And they probably gonna want to come over. So I dropped the link for those. I'm gonna drop it again right quick. Follow me over to TikTok. I need to set up and I will be over there in about 30 minutes. Okay. About 30 minutes. Let me just go kiss Jay on the forehead. And I will come live on TikTok. Cause girl, they be live in the wee hours in the morning on TikTok, girl. I'm like, for
Yeah,
real.
TikTok where it said if y'all don't have a TikTok, just get a TikTok to support Amora. It's good money over there too, Amora.
Yeah, I heard it was, but not only that, I like the way that the people, the panelists can actually get tips as well. Cause I was actually
Okay,
on
thank you, Janice Brown. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh what
Janice
Janet.
Brown she just showed me some love.
Oh,
Hey
that's good. I'm so glad somebody sent you some
girl.
thank you.
Thank
And
you.
And I was on somebody else's TikTok before, and I was getting all these things thrown at me, and I ain't really know what it was. Next thing you know, it's like I made $16. I'm like, how I made
Yeah, that was
$16?
so funny because I was over there. You was like, huh?
I'm like, what is this? What is this? I'm on somebody else's panel. I'm like, what is this? And then somebody texted me and they was like, Amor, you made $16, but if it was your own channel, you would have made more. You made $16, but the person that's channel
Mm-hmm.
you're on actually made just as much, if not more than you, because I think they
Yep.
split it or whatever. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, for real? So I didn't even know it. I was getting thrown love on somebody else's panel, and I was racking it up, baby. So
Cause
anyway,
when
I
we
mean,
was over there on your live, people was showing us love too. I didn't know what that number. That was my first time ever being on live on TikTok because I was on yours, and then I saw numbers next to my name, and I'm like, "What's that?" And they say they gift
yeah.
you and the panel.
Yes, they can gift the panel. So, but I mean, of course, we got to make it juicy. So, don't nobody want no boring panel. So don't come up there just to sit and think you can go get paid. You got to be engaged. And I know you engaged, Camille, but I'm just saying for anybody else that comes up on the panel,
Mhm.
you have to be engaged. You can't not just be up there, just to be up there taking up a space because I will put you down. I just dropped the TikTok once again. Is actually the same as my YouTube channel. Talk about it with Amora. Talk about it with Amora. Just make sure you spell my name right. You can literally just copy the title of my YouTube channel and put it in the search bar, and boom, there I go. There I go. She said, I don't have TikTok, so I'll wait until y'all get back over here. Okay. All right, yeah. So it'd be probably recap of what we talking about over here as well. But I definitely want my voice to be heard over there. It's quite a few people that's
Mhm.
going live over there, and they also doing it to also just take a break from YouTube a little bit because we be having a whole bunch of nosy people that try to feed off of our content in order for them to have content. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
it's
Like, ooh,
dope on TikTok because you can see who
if they
enters your
bring their
live.
asses over there, and I would definitely give them a
Hmm
shout out. Be like, "What your ass doing over here? Your ass doing over here? What you watching for? Oh, looking ass." You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So that'd be funny if they come over there. They would definitely get called out, especially if I see them. I would just be like, "Listen, don't come over here starting no shit. Don't come over here starting no goddamn shit." You know what I'm saying?
Now they're gonna
So
be changing their names.
yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Somebody said, check your messages, Camille. Check your messages again. Oh, Big Sis Glenn probably showed you some love.
Check my messages. Oh wait, I think Glenn on my hold on, girl, I'm going. Cause I
Thank you.
got
Oh yeah,
let's say
this is my
two
new
different.
cash app.
Mm, hold on. Mm,
You probably gotta check your Zelle.
nah, I think because I know me and Glenn we done inbox before. You talking about on Facebook, Glenn? She said my messenger because I have I got different pages. I don't know which one, Lord child. Hold on. Oh, wait, I think I know. I think I know what I'm doing wrong here. All right. Oh, okay. I saw it. Dang, well, yeah, I see it. I see it. I'm going here now. Okay.
It almost stopped your breath for a minute. You was like, wait a minute. Hold on. I have no idea. What
Man,
is get in here tonight. I think me going to TikTok, I'm still gonna be doing TikTok and YouTube, but I think that it's gonna cut down a lot of confusion. You know what I mean? I mean, not
yeah,
a lot of confusion, but they ain't gonna really have a whole lot to say. Cause who they
yeah,
who you know what I mean? So I just think
yeah.
this, because I'm about to be doing Quora. I'm about to go live on Facebook, go live on, I don't know about Facebook. I might go live on Facebook.
I like Cora. She seemed like a nice jovial spirit.
Yeah, and last night I came across this channel, just was talking about her, saying how her house is dirty, this, that, and the other, but they supposed to be Justin supporters. And I'm like, how they gonna talk about Cora house when Justin house look a hot mess, dot damn calm? Like, come on, like, and she's a mother, not saying that, I mean, I just feel like your house not supposed to look spick and span. You know what I'm
It
saying?
looks like she got two kids. Her house is lived in. Okay.
Yeah, but they like, ew, that rug, this, that. And then somebody said she has no content. Said all she does is eat salad and noodles online. Like, she ain't got no content. Hey, she shows a lifestyle. She just shows what the fuck she do every day. Like, that's content. What's wrong with you
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
That's what she do. If you don't want to see it, then don't watch it.
But you know how that go.
Hold on. She said I sent you something. What you send me, girl? I sent you some messages. Okay, let me look. Shit, for some reason I can't pull it up. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think we both over here reading messages. I'm trying to. Somebody said they sent me something. I gotta log out this account and log into my other account to get it.
Oh, Miss Pam said, make sure you put 18 years and older for your TikTok.
Okay, yeah, I need to do that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me see if I can download these things. All right, let me see. Oh my God. Robert is a damn shame.
Oh,
We're
Lord.
definitely, thank you for sending this. We're definitely going to talk about this on TikTok. Okay. So y'all listen, let's go. I'll share it with you, Camille, just so you can just get to fucking laugh at it. But, girl, this is crazy. But we'll talk about it on TikTok, y'all. Y'all got to come over to TikTok to find. Let me send this to you right quick, girl. You about to have a laugh out
Oh,
your
my
ass.
God.
You are about to laugh out of your ass because I mean, girl, you cannot even make this type of shit up. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. I swear to God, girl, you're going to fall out. Look what I
Oh,
just sent
my
you.
goodness.
We're going to talk about it on TikTok, though. We're going to leave that conversation for TikTok. I think that's a bit. But listen, if you come over to TikTok, please, because they're a little bit more censored than YouTube. So you change the cuss word. Don't cuss. Make up another word. So instead of fuck, say puck. Instead of ass, say sass. Just how to act like you around your child, and your child is gawking at you and listening to every word you saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause TikTok's strict.
yeah, TikTok is a little strict. So just don't come up in there and be like, motherfucker, da 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 da. And then, I get my video flag. So let's work together, y'all. Let's work together. All right. So make sure, but we definitely I got a conversation for y'all. Thank you, young lady, for sending me this. We're gonna take that to TikTok because baby, oh Lord Father. Did you read that, Camille?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
What you think?
It's crazy as hell.
I mean, come on. You
But who
can't make
didn't see that coming though?
this
Stupid.
joker. I mean, would lie straight through his fucking teeth. You hear me? I'm talking about any opportunity given, he would lie, y'all. Y'all gotta come over to TikTok and find out the lie that Robert just put out, y'all. All right, Robert just put out 3 big lies, and we're gonna put them out. Well, they kind of all equal to one, but y'all gotta come over to TikTok and hear about it. So give me 30 minutes. It is 10:28. I'm going live on TikTok at 11 o'clock. I know that's kind of late, and I know people got to get up in the morning. I'm gonna download the live. Okay, so if you don't come to TikTok, I'm going to download the live when I get off, and I'm gonna post it as a video to YouTube. So even if you miss the conversation, I'm going to post the video to YouTube. Okay. She said, "What's your Cash App?" Camille, what's your Cash App? One more time, baby. I'll
I
type it.
don't have Cash App. I
Oh,
have
that's right.
Apple Pay is my phone number, yes?
It could be your phone number or email.
It's my phone number, my Apple Pay, but my Zelle is Kmail0423 at Gmail. That's
You want to put it in the
KIM.
comments right quick? Put your Zelle in the comments right quick.
Hold on real quick.
You need a coffee too because the coffee allows Cash Apps. Let's talk tomorrow and let's establish your coffee. Stop
Yeah.
sleeping. You told
Hold
me to
on,
stop
let me.
sleeping. I'm telling you to stop sleeping. They can get you a Cash App through your coffees.
Okay. Okay, now it's having me to do this stream yard. Hold on. Hold
Okay,
on,
tell it to
y'all.
me. Tell it to me. I'll do it. What is it, Camille?
It's KIM
Uh-huh.
AEL
Uh-huh.
0423
Uh-huh.
at gmail.com. Mm-hmm.
All right, I got you.
Oh, thank
This is
y'all.
Camille Zell. If anybody want to bless her Zelle, you can Zelle her some money. She is a good co-host. She is perfect, honey. She let her talk just like I do.
Hey.
So y'all can bless the co-host, baby.
Thank
And
y'all.
yeah, so we going over to TikTok at 11 o'clock. So if you miss it, don't stay up and miss work, y'all. Please go to sleep, but on your way to work tomorrow or whatever, I will have it downloaded from TikTok and uploaded on YouTube. Okay, so I will have it on YouTube by the morning. Okay, so I don't know how long we're gonna stay on TikTok, but I will upload the video by the morning to give y'all something else to listen to. So we going over to TikTok at 11 o'clock. Okay. So y'all have my TikTok, right? I've already dropped it about 15 times. Let me do it one more time. She said, so do you mean 12 o'clock our time? Yes, 12 o'clock midnight, like in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes. And I'm going to reveal the bullshit lie that LaTruth just told. Y'all know he good at it. Girl, he should be a damn shame of himself. I swear to Jesus. Oh, LaTruth. But anyway, but thank y'all for sewing into my channel. Thank you, Camille. You're always amazing.
Thank you. Anytime, I love it here.
Yes, I love that you love it here, and I love that you be here and help a sister out. So I'm just gonna read up right quick on how I can get my desktop up and running to where I could do this TikTok. So it's gonna take me about a good 15 minutes to get it done, and then I will be over. I'm just gonna go kiss the mist on the forehead, where rub his feet, maybe his belly, and then I'm gonna be on in 30 minutes. Okay.
All right. Bye, y'all.
All right. Thank you, Camille. Thank y'all,
Always.
Loud Talkers. See y'all in a minute. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay!
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down